tail it down.
I'll go live. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, we start with a quote. Life is the most difficult exam. Many people fail because they try to copy others, not realizing that everyone has a different question paper. Once again, welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, in studio with me is Mr. Teddy Arundel. Good morning, Teddy.
Hey, morning, man. Hey, man. This morning is a great morning. But I'm going to guess, but I can't guess. If you're not just going to have something to look forward to, you know. I see the Michael guys here, along with Amish Anthony, you know. So, hey, when I see them, tell myself, wait. How me look so fit and the man so fat?
Not there, man.
Me get young and me get old.
Not there, man.
Not the Rafik. You know what I'm tell you what aim is, you know what I mean? Hey, it's your belly look, man.
Yeah, slim and you, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's an early man go gym every day. I don't understand how the guys are taking care of themselves, you know what I mean? So, early to the show, I'm interested, you know what I mean? And if my belly in the show, they come in and talk about this guy, when I see them, you know, they tell you what they were Rafik and so on. Betty boys in me, you know.
Right.
Betty boys. I was speaking to Connie the other day, and Betty reminded me something because Connie said, you see them guys, you saw some Pakistani guys who coach too, and they're going back home to Pakistan, he's captain for the school team and all that kind of stuff. And so Betty reminded me about all these things that I can tell you, when you want to talk about Amos, because Betty can cry.
Right.
And we have Marlon coming down. Betty, you have Marlon and Zoom in now, Marlon and Zoom right now too.
Okay.
So you have it, so we don't tell you what you tell me. You know what they want in picking talk to you. So you have your number. So we they put him on notice. So Earl should have a great show today. Yeah? And my man, Earl and Michael man, do you know, forgot? Earl and Michael man, yeah, you went to school, you got Michael. You know, you want to be the good guys are. Yeah, you know, so Amy, you know what the Michael man in here. Yeah, you know the Michael man, but that's okay.
So guys, introduce yourself. Rafi, tell the public about you.
Well, my name is Rafik Brown. I, obviously, as was just stated, used to play for Mahiko. From the time I was about, I'm talking about the Mahiko hardball cricket team.
Right.
Prior to that, we used to play for the Sarva team that was organized by Betty and Amos in Johnson. So that's when I was about 9, 10 coming up.
Right.
That was some time ago. And after that, played with the Mahiko cricket team, the big team.
Right.
And then I went on to play with Empire.
Wait, what age were you start with the hardball team?
Hardball team, when I started to play, that was in my teens. That was about, I played on, that was about 12, 13.
What 13, okay,
13.
that's good.
About 12, 13.
So you're real Michael man?
A real Michael man, from the beginning. From the
Like the imposter next to you.
Yeah. From the very beginning.
Not like the imposter next to you.
Good morning. I'm Tayu Tate, the original Mahiko man. The one who lived the closest to the field.
That is true.
And the one who probably spent some of the most times in the field. I played for the softball team that Amos and Betty created. We played for 2 years, and Casada Garden, where I'm from, we never lost a game.
Wow.
Never lost a game, wait.
We never lost a game.
That's a big team.
Against Johnson, Clay Hall, Skirts Pasture. We had some superstars. I don't remember if Rafik was on the team. He could have been a victim too, but we never lost the game, and then transitioned to fielding from Mahiko, and then eventually making the team after Betty and Connie and these guys decided.
You called it,
Yeah. So yeah, and then combined school, combined Parish League, Empire.
Antigua,
Canada a little bit. Yeah.
I want to find something for you now. During the time I didn't lose the game, the softball thing, right? What can I argue? Betty used to pay money, Amy used to pay for it and lose. Oh, you go.
We had some great players, you know.
Very great.
A guy named Marley Richards and Kwame Lewis, and we couldn't lose. Tashawn Moore, most of these guys.
Oh, so they used Stefan was there to Matthew?
No,
he came in the latter stage.
But Chris and Alfred, some of these guys.
Yeah,
So we couldn't lose, but
you couldn't lose?
no.
I'm a quiz in Philadelphia, you know. A quiz, yeah.
That's another story.
Hey, he went over to the parachute too, you know.
Yeah.
I never came back. So you know that?
I was there.
You were there too, oh, I forgot that time.
Next to Tyro is Hamish. Hamish.
Yeah, good evening, well, morning, audience out there. My name is Hamish Anthony. I represent, well, my coach is right there, so I can't even say much. He will do the most talking for me. when I met 31st, trust me, I couldn't play a lot. But one thing probably Taddy saw in me, I didn't scared of the ball. That's the main thing. So he worked with me from there, and I get better and better. So and I beat up Mike a lot too. So it's nice to be the one with the guys that here, you know. It's a pleasure coming back here in Antigua, and you know, Earl invite me here and a surprise my coach Daddy. So it's nice to be here.
Nice.
I want to say something about Amish, you know. Amish said when he said me first, he wasn't afraid of the ball. That's a joke, you know.
Right.
Because what happened when you came first, his brother was there. The two brothers.
Junie and Joshua.
And Joshua.
Right.
So Sean was there the same day you came.
Right.
So I was taking him home, you know, keep taking him home, you know, I was taking him home every evening. And I asked a question, keep asking Junie and Sean. And now the young girls early that afraid of ball, it was out the season, like September, October coming up. And Sean keep telling me, Junior, one of the Amish, and Junior and Josh say, tell you what you want, come and keep me, man. That's the conversation, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
And then I get vexed. One Saturday, one Friday, I said, look, bring the guy in, man, we're playing a match tomorrow, let me see what you can do. So he came up. So the first day, you afraid of ball? He said, no, so okay, you don't man then. So he went to band and he wasn't afraid of the ball. Right. So he became real close after that, you know what I mean? So he didn't like that how the conversation went.
Right.
Yep.
And I give you a joke, about 6 months, 9 months, 10 months after, he went to the airport. And somebody tell him, boy, Taddy, young guy, he's really good, boy. So I thought it was Soppy.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, man, Soppy doing good. He said, not Soppy, man, me no Soppy, man. So I said, boy. The dark one was say, hey, man, you full of shit, man. You know yet, man, but you were doing real good, though. Yeah. You were doing real good, but you never yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I remember that conversation very well. He was very impressive on the start.
Right.
I know I was shocked, you know, the ball and the weight, you know, so, you know, like, that all the stuff getting wrong, you know what I mean, but we have the mic in the Zoom now, Marlon in the Zoom now. Marlon,
what's up, same boys then?
Yeah, man, you see them.
I want to tell you something, they tell her like a bed in the studio, are you listening?
Oh, yeah, Betty Wilson, yeah.
So what's up, man? Tell the guys, tell the world about Marlon. How Marlon started?
Well, my name is Marlon Cornelius. As you all know, my dad was one of the founding members of Mahiko. Just as Rafiq and Tayu started playing softball with a tournament organized between Johnson, Casada Gardens, and Clay Hall. Clay Hall wasn't too good. We had a lot of players who weren't very good, I must admit, but you know, I took a liking to the game. I started playing for Mahiko. Actually, I think I played for Mahiko when I was 11. First game was against St. John's. I opened with bowling. I think the first wicket I got fish bowl down with an in-swinger. I opened that this big guy that used to be a butcher down at the market. And from there I went to combined schools, from there to Empire, and obviously played for Antigua, Leeward Islands under 19, and up here Surrey Twos, played some Surrey Twos cricket and played quite a bit of league cricket, Surrey Championship, Middlesex Championship. Those are the two main leagues, and the National Sunday League. That's where I played most of my cricket. For B-League.
I want to find some Marlon, I want to find some Betty in this game. What is this thing with Empire and Mahiko? Everybody leave Mahiko, go and Empire.
Yeah, generally.
Yeah, because I think the problem thing was a lot of the Empire guys ended up playing for Mahiko in the Thursday League. Kuma, Tito, what is his name? Mushe, bowling left arm. So quite a few of them played for the Thursday League team. So it was just a link between the both of them. So once, you know what I mean, I played for Mahiko, stopped playing for combined schools, playing first class cricket. It was just you go down and play for
Empire.
The Empire.
But also
To play first class cricket. So I was playing first class cricket for Empire when I wasn't playing when Empire like a match call up, and a couple of times even when we were playing for combined schools I remember us turning up and demolishing Barnsley in a match because our match for combined school got called off, so all of us, Tayu, me, Rafi, Marley, all of us turned up and played.
Right.
And we actually did quite well against Barnsley. New Introps, New Introps, I think it was, yeah.
Well, listen, as a matter of fact, it's not just Empire. It was like from the softball league to combined school, because I played for combined school too.
Yeah.
And then I played for Mahiko, and then I played for Empire, and then I did go out and play. I did it at tour with Antigua in the 2003 tour when 2005 when they went to England. And I think Guy was the manager.
Okay.
So it was like it was a process from one team to the next, and that's what generally happened with the Mahiko guys.
But let me elaborate, because we on a show and everybody stay nice and gentle. Nobody from Kasar, Ghana, Clear want to play for New Winchops. It's simple. So either we go Parish League, and then Parish League was cancelled because all the complaining the team's too strong and whatever.
Wait. Michael team too strong?
No. Combined Parish League.
What too strong?
Yeah, I used to play for Parish League, and then the complaining that all the best guys that. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So the only other team I would have probably played for was Bethesda, because we got like-minded kind of, anyway, off the field. But New Winchops, although it's closer than everywhere else, nobody's playing for New Winchops.
Right.
What
We got bad blood.
That's definitely true. We never used to like them too much, because they used to give it a lot more. Because I remember that one game when we came back, when we couldn't play for combined schools, and all of us came back. The match was called up. We came back and played that game. They were out there giving a lot more. I remember this Rasta guy that used to work at the airport, Zoltan Likidon. Zoltan Likidon. I remember this. Yeah. The guy out stumbled out in place, and Zoltan they say, "Run out! Please, somebody run out!"
And the fella bleeding from the head now, but you stumble.
Yeah.
That's up to the chat.
Yeah, I was on the chat. Man. Look, I want to say something quickly before I forget. Because this Tayo is not an ordinary player. This Tayo come from big stock and good stock. Tell him who your grandfather and daddy be a player for West Indies.
No, more. I'm going to represent myself.
Tell him who you be.
I'm going to just represent myself. My name is
Tell the
Tayo
public who you be.
So I'm represent. No, I'm going to just represent
I'm
myself.
going to tell the public who you be.
You need to. No.
Okay, we'll tell the public who you are later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hey, why like playing against Michael? Why was like playing against Michael team?
Yeah, it was a good challenge because they did have some good players, you know. And when I was playing for combined school, you know, Taddy used to come and tell us when we play, what team playing and what we used to expect from them, you know.
Right.
But whenever we play against Michael, combined schools in Michael, it always be a good game. It always be a tough game because they have some good players at the time when they were playing.
Right.
But I think Soppy was the captain, we think, at when I was playing with combined school. And it was challenging, you know, it was good game. It was a good game. It was always been a strong game. You know, and I like to play against them.
I think the captain might have been Gunner.
Gunner? Yeah, you're right, sorry. Dave, yeah, it was Gunner. Because I know one time me and Gunner was playing against them and I think they about 5 or so. And they get some quick wickets, and if we get out they really probably get 2-1, you know. Boy, me ain't gonna stick along and bat. Me make 40 something or 50 something, I can't remember. I think gonna make 100. I'm gonna put some bats on my ego, tell you. I was enjoying that because Betty now was there too. He was playing too, but one thing we can say Betty, right? Betty just taking cricket serious. He does. And he don't give up the wicket. He just bat. He just dig in, you know. And when I was bowling against him a couple of times when I played against Mike.
Betty ever hook you?
I can't remember.
Love hooking,
I know he love hook. I know, but I don't remember if he ever hooked me. I can't remember. I can't remember what's
So I'll make sure.
But I used to go at them, man. You know, as I said, in those days, the competition was tight because it always be Parish League or All Saints or Liberta, you know, get to final, you know.
What I remember Mike do, myself batting against Mike on a wet pitch up factory. Betty alluded to that earlier as a while ago. When the ball hit you, and you peel off the gloves and you're walking out.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, where do my hook on it? I tell that. Next over though, I don't remember who was bowling. It was Alvin or Amis, I don't know. But I get one on my finger. I will pull my gloves out and say blood boy.
Yeah.
And I tell myself, you know, I can't go wait. Can you tell you stop out there?
Yeah.
You know, me can't come out and say I'm stop out there and fight out.
Yes, yes.
But my girls have a good sharp side, you know, you have Alvin, Betty.
Alvin Harris, eh?
Alvin Harris, yeah, Betty. That one little sharp guy born nice middle place, forgot his name. It was very tidy. Just play music, a musician. Betty made my name, they play music, a musician is. But he born nice, tidy, middle place.
Who does play music?
A lot of things, I don't know, but he just born nice, like tidy, Amos and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's how I was a bit, so that Mike also have a good side. And that's how I play that. It's a good side.
I want with you that when Mike has a good side. Can I tell you something? I will tell you what Rafik spoke about earlier. I remember when the Michael team was very young.
Right.
And people used to complain to Parish League, jab them out, the team they're good, they're too young. He said, no, they will learn this game. They will play in the field. I remember one time with Freetown, they came with the Betty and pick up and all that.
Yeah.
And Freetown people cuss me out. Where Michael play for the man? The game can't last the time and this and that. Say, hey, maybe next 2 years you might be surprised.
Right.
And by the next 2 years, they're really powerful.
Yeah.
And the young boys are really good.
Because this guy now, there's a guy named Mark Robinson, the spin bowler.
Yes, Mark is there too. You're right. Mark is there too. Hey, remember that?
Cookies came back and was playing with
Cookies,
us, the young guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Betty said rule is only one or two senior man can play the team.
Right.
Just to manage them. Remember, Mark Bones again, we can play now and then. You remember that time?
Yeah, Mark.
One senior guy in the team, now all guys. Just a captain to make sure they keep the guys together. I remember that. So those guys, Tayo, the guys, it came a long way. They put in some good hard work, Mali and the guys, you know what I mean? They did good after when I plenty of play take a team and so.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I always tell myself, why people think that you have some special name in your coach? Because I remember Betty and Kanye used to check in and the guys come real good.
Right. I know one time I went to watch a game play with the same youngsters and them, and the feeling was so superb up Clare School. And I forgot that. Everybody, the young man was sharp, everybody was clean. The side was totally professional.
And that bad field.
Yeah.
What's a bad field? The cracks in the
Yeah, cracks.
When it comes summertime, Michael feel up.
Yeah.
Feed them the free throw. Some rises from factory too. Crack open wide. So that happens, see the Cane field.
Right.
The Cane land, that happens when the Cane land. But when the weather gets real bad,
Right.
sun does widen them. So that happens. But Michael was always a good team, man. I should love them. You know what I mean? They're plenty young guys. That's why I tell Mark, everybody, Betty, don't want to hear this. Because one day Mark want to jump with Michael. I said, Mark, that can't happen now. That can be a bad legacy for Amos and Betty. Go to school and start big man who can play that win sellers up there.
Right.
So he went, he didn't get them back again together. But still, there's issues now, you know what I mean? I don't know what happens. Maybe they don't have enough guys playing cricket anymore, you know what I mean? But like, they could get guys from Clear Halls, Johnson, and Casada Gardens, but because Betty now around, the team hardly practice, so nobody show up. And if you're not practicing, nobody come around. That's cricket all about now. If you're not practicing, nobody come here.
Right.
Exactly.
Simple.
You have to practice so young people come around.
So people can see something happening.
See something happening.
Exactly.
And amazing, they have nets and so now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have nets and so now, so I don't know why things get so out of whack. That's what I want to use.
When you come back down to
because,
leadership skill. Yeah, Marlon.
Yeah, because I understand because Mahaiko it was always a bunch of young guys. Because when we first started, and all the young guys, all of us were roughly quite young. When we actually started playing with Mike and they started as a young team, I think we were all around, we were still in secondary school, we were about 14, 15, and they were complaining it was just basically Betty and my dad playing in the team just to control us.
Yeah.
You understand? The only senior player in there, I think, other than that was Zoltan.
Zoltan, yeah.
And Mark would
But all the rest of them were all young boys. Me, Marley, Tayi, we were all Rafik, we were all around 14, 15. And I know they were complaining because we were losing some matches and stuff like that. But then after that, about 2 or 3 years down the line, when a lot of us started to graduate into making it into the Antigua squad for trials and stuff like that, a lot of us started to do really well. I remember there was a match as well, and I can't remember his name. I think it was Monk came down to play with us against Police. And Police actually tried to pull out of the game or something like that. Because we were trying to, I think we bowled them out cheaply, and we were trying to give them 2 innings to 1 or something like that. And I think the game got called off or something like that. We were going to actually beat them. I think the rain came down and they made some kind of excuse to get out of the game. Because they came down, they thinking they were going to beat us off. These are young boys. And they end up getting up a hard deal down there. I remember me and Rafik was bowling, and I remember this, I can't remember his name, this old policeman, short guy, used to do wicket keeping. He actually traveled with us.
Scholar.
When I went on tour with you guys.
Scholar.
Yeah, Scholar, yeah.
Yeah. I mean Rafik are running a bowling bumper, and he turn around and say, what kind of young guys, I want here today. What kind of running the ball so fast?
We have some good memories, you know.
Scala and Ryan, there was also about between the police, Scala and Ryan.
Which one ride the chat?
What is it when the motorbike thing? You say
Yeah, right, the one,
Understand. Oh, okay.
I think he's a fire police, a fireman or something like that.
No, he's asking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't have next one to bat. That could bat.
I'll send the one his son backs.
Right.
His son backs in
Right.
Antigua, so, you know.
So tell me about some of your fun memories you can remember.
Mahiko.
And I have many.
My last game for Mahiko that I played, I made 120 something and took 8 wickets in the match.
You took 8 wickets?
At Rising Sun against the guys like Justin Hartenez and these guys.
Okay.
Who were, you know.
Which team that?
He was playing for Rising Sun.
Okay. Yeah, he's in Rising Sun, yeah.
Yeah, so that was one of my fun memories. Also, memories of Betty and Amos and stuff winning the championship and then drive through the community.
Like celebration?
Yeah, motorcade and them kind of thing.
You're
That
right.
used to happen often.
Often?
Often as a child, I would stand at my grandparents' place and see the green coming around the cars. Yeah, but we never had the opportunity because we used to lose most of the matches.
So Betty didn't get to Betty didn't make it celebrate like you did.
No.
That's unfortunate, you know what I mean?
Exactly, it is.
But that must be good fun. I remember, you know, what used to happen to, you know, but Parish League has a finals vacation grounds, and people village just celebrate the winning team.
Yes.
Going to opposing team village to celebrate them and motorcade, you know.
Exactly.
I tell them, I remember those days, you know what I mean? It didn't like that. So it did really where we started, you know. Right. Just like they tell you, say, Mike, I want to go new jobs, you know. I don't ever want to pick a side, you know what I mean? But Empire is really got Empire.
Right.
They don't want to buy close to them.
Green, right?
But one thing I know about Mike, I'm going to say, I remember when I met Amos, I was wondering who this guy, he just born nice line, nagging line and length.
Yeah,
very hard to get in out the square. And I was on my motor. He was a very good fielder too.
Yeah, man, brilliant.
You know, very good fielder. And bat well enough to say he was a rounded cricketer. A real asset to my good team. I think one time two APs with Thursday, I think you remember something right.
Yeah.
It just with Thursday.
Yeah.
And that's when I met him and realized that, you know, this guy is a talented guy. You know, never got this.
I can tell you something, though. Mike has come another guy like that, you know, when you're Pawaki. Pawaki was like Amos.
Right.
Brilliant fielder, like a spin kind of bowler. make plenty ones too.
Right.
Powaki, Alvin, I was brother, right, Davis? Yeah, Powaki was before. Powaki is told Parish League team, you know.
Right.
Yeah, them guys, that's a guy that's, you think you have them going and that brings some like a jokey man to make some ones.
Hey.
I give you a joke about that. Very remember now. One time, Michael final against Liberto. Jack Matthew wanna ask me, Tony, what do you think about this? Who think might win? I don't think. Wait, Liberto clean everybody now. Make 300 or whatever for this on 6 days. Based on the stats, my Liberto should win. Why Michael Bowen what he's win the game? The man never forget. They never forgive me.
Yeah.
Walking the boys, even see them pull out some good bowling, clean up the boy cheap, win the match.
Right.
And I thought, well, the people were hungry, the man won everybody, you know. Too fast bowlers.
I'm at 56 and man, I want to bet.
I remember that white Michael pull out America.
Right.
The boys are making 200, 300, 40 overs, 40 matches over.
Right.
Won the game, you know what I mean? And recreation got a big match, you know. And the way they did everything, you know. Boy, I'm saying, Michael surprised me.
Well, let me say something. When we started to play, the initiation was great because for Parish League, Parish League, and well, a lot of the players that played in Parish League played for Antigua too.
Yeah.
Right? So when we went in, it wasn't like we met substandard teams. Everybody here played against. I remember the first time I was bowling for Mahika, I was bowling this guy from, can't remember his name right now, from St. John's. What's his name? He was not heavy. Can't remember his name. But anyway, his name. I remember on the first by he knocked me from the auditorium and clear school. Right? And I'm coming and get power knock me over the fence. He said, boy, I become a son in Wafik too now, I want to knock you in the wood. He said, boy, I want to knock you in the wood, but I'm a son in Wafik too. Yeah, lots of, yeah. I remember playing for, with combined school against Sean. Sean, I was there, people.
Bailey.
Sean Bailey.
Yeah.
And I was playing with Lai. Lai was the captain at the time.
Lai was?
So me don't try boats and drifters, you know, but ball and drift, ball and swing, ball and do nothing. Sean pan the front, but Paris said, boy, you can't bowl them at Half Valley. This is one of the best driving Antigua. Boy, Sean, in bowling, Sean knocked him way down on the road on the other side, but yeah, you met a lot of challenging players, a lot of players who were already in the stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Competent guys.
Real people.
So it was tough cricket back then. It was
Yeah,
tough.
man. That
Quality was like.
Yeah, 14, 15 coming up meeting them kind of guys. Boy,
That's good learning. That's
it
good
was a
learning.
learning
stuff.
process.
Very
It
good
was a learning
learning.
process, I'm telling you.
Right.
That's what I about. When you're young, play against good guys and then fast up.
Yeah. And
That's
I
the
see-
challenge.
And when we played, it's not like now, a lot of the older people, they were still playing. Even people who weren't playing for Lee was our West Indies anymore. They were competent, but they were still playing. You know, so you met a lot of different talents and a lot of different people. Not like now, your players are young guys. You met
Right,
people
right.
who could actually manage to batter a ball or whatever the case may be. So that's a big difference now. You meet competent people.
So yeah, mix your youth and experience.
And motivation, you know.
Right.
That's a challenge. You want to play against guys better than you.
And when I say you're correct, when I was youngster playing for combined school, I remember seeing Amos and Betty. And those guys like, boy, who the man play West Indies, boy.
Yeah.
Who the man there, no? One time he can't play a cover drive and say, that's a pure class, boy. That's a test, man. Yeah.
Kenny was like that.
And he was so nice, and he looked so nice. Everything was perfect.
They hook everything.
Kenny
was
real sweet.
Kenny was classy.
Yeah, real classy.
Real classy.
After I played hungry now, the hungry box, Kenny just with ease of hook hungry and drive hungry. I'm like, wow, this man should be the test wicket.
That's what I always thought.
Yeah.
I was wondering how come Kenny never played them kind of levels.
Kenny's afraid to play. They want to travel.
Yeah,
You never hear that, Rafi?
I'm not gonna hear that, but me
First
that
time
true.
Kenny traveled some months just with us now. I must give the joke, maybe you never know. When we went to the airport, Kenny father, his stepmother or somebody brought him to the airport, and the car Camacho captain was saying that's what Kenny played. And he said, Mr. Camacho, and he called Kenny, you know. When he goes to Montserrat, Kenny, anyway, I want to go make sure I have Mr. Camacho first. I can't leave. But because you take care of him first. I can manage the yard. So when we don't there now, we say, Kenny, but make you move nowhere and say, Camacho. But it is so happy. Kenny was so afraid of playing. This is the joke business. when you coming back home, you can pay $20 and get a bag of mango. Crocker's bag full. So everybody had a crocker's bag full of mango. We reached the late-ish. So Connie was at the airport before us, you know. So we bought our mango, 4 of us. He Connie said to the people at the airport, we're like, I can put them on. So the plane don't take the gear. Connie was so full of plane, Connie don't want it, boy. That's why Connie didn't go much further. Connie was very good. Real class. You know, but he was afraid to play.
And them guys used to bat golf ball, you know. I used to see them guys batting golf ball on concrete. Get behind the golf ball, watch the golf ball onto the bat. Canyon, Amis, and Betty and them, man. Listen, like the kind of practice that these people used to do before. You know, the older generation, you don't see
Very fast. You want to have the club, you want to have club, left mark.
Yeah,
Very fast.
Golf ball.
So tell what you like playing with Betty and Connie and stuff like that.
I didn't play with these guys at all.
Oh,
I play with Amos.
right.
I am one of my.
You don't play Betty?
No.
Betty the mean machine.
No. One of my fondest memory playing with Amos was a Thursday league game against the great Police.
Right.
Adam Sanford and all these guys, Aston Richards.
Sanford's on last week.
Stop and listen now, so be careful. Can you tell this why you listen?
Ask him about that 6 in front of square.
Okay. Police for the square.
Okay, you tell this man you go listen, Captain. I'm like a guy's
Yeah, he can call in. Ask him about Michael. Betty, I think we lost the game, but it was a high scoring game. High scoring game. I went with my grandmother to tell me. I was listening to the game, you know, and I think it could have been King Frank. I say, the schoolboy is treating this big test player like a little boy. Serious, but Amos bat the whole day against that powerful Police team at the time, and we almost brought it home in the semi-finals or whatever. But yeah, we fell short. But Amos was community first.
Right.
Yeah,
He was a good player.
That's it.
Basketball, football,
Right.
everything. You know what I mean? And the only problem I got with Amos and no. That big building or clubhouse that he erected in front of my grandmother's place.
Right.
I can't see anything.
Can't see anything. That's a big controversy, you know.
Yeah, man. Amos, I know, was one of the big
He's the big man
pushing
behind
for
it.
that.
He was the big man behind
You
it.
blocked my view. Because that was vital for me as a kid. I can't leave the yard. I can't leave the yard. So I gotta stand up inside the yard and watch the game.
Right.
No, I can't see no.
Guess what?
But tie like that, tie up.
No, they get how to use it.
Yeah. I looked at it yesterday. I was like, man, what a waste, bro. Steel band going up.
Pedro was very instrumental behind the club. I remember that. He was very instrumental behind the clubhouse. He tell me, Betty can tell me, baby can tell them more. He lobbied Leicester, but
Mandela, we can't see anybody in the studio, you know, we just stay here, boys.
You can't see nobody?
You only can see myself.
you can see them now.
Alright, now I can see, yes, no.
So what happens when Betty was instrumental behind the clubhouse? So no, everything because Mark encouraged you to steal by Indian kind of nonsense, you know what I mean? You can't use a pavilion. That's nonsense.
Especially for a team like Michael that tour all over. You got to be inviting people and
Right.
you have a nice little facility to host them and stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's
But don't get Amos. Amos big party when he come back next week. I'm getting you Betty.
Right.
Yes.
It's a Michael session.
You know, we really enjoy listening.
Yeah. Don't want to cry about Amos.
Enjoy listening.
No, the fondest memories, even though he's not that, the fondest memories I had of him is that he was always very calm and collected on the field. Nothing really fazed him. You understand? He always did things calm and collective. And if it's one thing he could do is hit a long ball.
Right.
Middle of ball, boy.
Hit a long ball.
With the Betty and Amy, it's a heavy 3-pound Ibex.
Yeah, man. He used to hit a long ball. You pitch it up, I'm telling you.
Ibex.
I don't think I see much people hit the ball harder than him when you pitch it up, man. When you pitch it up, it goes the distance.
Yeah.
I remember one day, we're just at practice. I don't know if you guys remember this, Tayo. And he just put on the front pad. And I can't remember who was bowling spin. I think it was Mark Robinson.
Yeah, speaking.
Speaking on him a ball spin, and he just do so. He just come down from the front foot and I hit it, and the ball end up by Tayo House, over Tayo House, into the bush and another back, and he just cleared it with the pavilion, we clear the bottom of the field down by Terry House. Easy. And I just thought, wow.
There's,
Full flow of the
you
bat.
need some power like that. Don't you think so? You need some of that kind of power.
Yeah. Full flow of the bat. Never too much movement and stuff like that.
Wait, man, I want to find something. At the back of cars that.
Wait, I was just here thinking, right, that the eye, you know,
Those Ibex bat, those Ibex bat that Brady brought in were really good. Them 3-1s, man. When you hit them, man, you stay hit, man.
It was a bat that did
It made a lovely sound after that. It used to disappear.
Marlon, say one is it that the bat was a cause of all this power?
I don't think so, but it was a contributing factor, big one.
But I don't believe the bat. You used to use the bat. You're not that message.
No. I wasn't really renowned for my batting. I could do a little bit, and the one time I did do well with the bat, I actually ended up not doing too well because if you can remember, I batted really well in our final against Pierce and then got run out for not breaking my bat.
Tell you what, man.
No, me get run out. Me and Robbie ended up back because we got bowled off. I-Roots and they had I-Roots on this day, Merrick, Gino Merrick playing for them. And they had us on the ropes about, they think we made about, I think, yellow made 100. In the same match, I think I broke Austin Richardson finger. Pull shot, hit the ball, off the glove, and the umpire give you out. Walked out the field with broke finger.
Marlon, I see want to find out. Tell you run you out. Can I tell you?
No, tell you, no run me up. Me run up myself. Me run. Robbie me out. Robbie make 50. Robbie make 50.
I don't want excuse. Tell you, can't run between wicket. He run you out. Say so, man.
Marlon.
Marlon, let me tell you, Taddy, if you see the coffee, Marlon run, tell me if under the crease, and then just tell me if under the crease. Marlon, in the deep, the man I want you out.
Maybe
I'm sorry, boy. I apologize.
Marlon, in the deep. What that thing, boy?
Me run out myself. Me run out and just dip in my bat.
You so surprised about so long.
You cost the opposing team. So you cost the man them.
Game time. 4 wickets in hand, and Marlon and the other guy step to the crease. That's like a short guy named Jacoby.
I know Jacoby.
We already got them beat the game tied, and Austin get a hat trick.
Right.
And we lost the game in the final, recreation game. But Marlon was there to
Just a dip. And that's it.
and the game done.
Oh
4 straight wickets.
Talking about recreation ground, bring back some memories in terms of Parish League against Liberta and the Green Top. And then Hamish remember that game there when Hungry Wash was stealing it. And Junie was batting. And Hungry Wash knocked on Junie.
Yeah.
I remember they tell Hungry, you're not going to blow enough. I mean, you're not going to back free, don't play blow enough. And Parish League turned for ball. And Charlotte back. And Hamish running with the new ball tie up. And Hamish ball bounce to Charlotte. And Charlotte on the floor. And he knocked back on Charlotte. 2 for 2. So I'm just saying, those kind of spirit was kind of fighting spirit we have back in this place and stuff like that. Like, if you do this to me, when I get my opportunity, I will do back to you or stuff like that. I remember that game.
I remember that game. And I remember that game because the next year when I played against them, we played them at Factory, Liberta at Factory.
Right.
And Flipper was playing too.
Right.
And I told him, remember you knocked my brother last year and this year, it's me and you today.
Right.
I told him with that. When I went into bat, I think I bat early too. When I went into bat, I think Charlotte threw the ball to the boy. And me and SS bat.
Yeah, right. I remember that game too. I remember that game. I think I remember get 8 something.
Yeah, Flipper tell him, all in chat to the, you know. So I let tell you, the first bump I bought me, right? I'm knocking in some cassage down there, your factory. And Flipper tell you, come on, my hungry man, why go on there? You let the man hook you like that. Come back again, the ball my next bump, me hook up with 6 again. So Flipper tell you, hungry. Hold on line, please. Cause this man there pick up the ball. Hold on line. You're right. Let me
I was telling to him what she had before him. That's hooking.
See
Pure
what?
fighter. So I remember telling you have you know my heart.
Yeah.
He was a gusty player.
Yeah,
Very gusty player.
me, as I said, I never scared of the ball. I never used up a lot of technique like some of the batsmen, like Dave and my brother Juni. Then they used to be real correct, but if you come up with me half, you get hit. And if you bounce, you get hooked. Those are the reason why I became hooked a lot too, because it's Taddy. Because Taddy used to realize that we couldn't hook, right? So he used to have them guys. You just go back there. When we see go back there, back on the net where those guys bowling, I know it's something different today, Listen, I bat for about half an hour, right? And the half an hour there. Listen, if I bowl 80 balls, 70 of them is bouncers. Because you tell them to bounce because they can't hook, you realize that. And I get every day I keep bowling guys bowling me bounce until we get there, until we can hook. And when you realize that we can do it now, you just leave me alone.
Right.
But trust me, Taddy, to be honest, Taddy caused me to be who I am today.
Right.
Where I reached in my cricket today, in my younger days when I was playing.
I must give you a joke about that, I used to work down by, when the place down there by
Turner's Beach.
But the place near a hotel with Myers.
Right.
Yeah.
And the lady, Myers' dad was the manager or something.
Right.
So you must have got back time for him and so.
Yes.
And the lady said, look, even if you do well this weekend, you're not going to time next week. See what I'm saying? I know we're in. But the next one was, you have the next week. So I said, you have to you next one once, give it back to us.
Yeah,
You can't get it how it is.
But that's what him is just talking about the FC. Most of us say we practice that fact. They've seen that. You had the two biggest factory.
Yes.
You had the dry one and the green top.
The green top.
I've been there and some days and studied. I don't want to have body. I don't want to pitch a ball.
No.
Whole afternoon, all bouncer. Medium pace, fast pace, you name it. Spin ball and all have a bounce. All bouncer.
The practice, right? There's one. Cleve Joseph. He does both. I just did something difficult in hitting him or hook him, because Cleve does run up the same, like a ball and outswinger, and he just sliding and short ball. He does catch me off guard all the time.
Surprising.
See, Cleve is. He's very good player.
Deceptive.
Yeah, man, he deceptive bad. It's a pity that he couldn't get further, you know what I mean? He was a damn good cricketer.
Very good bowler.
Yes.
Tell us, shake him and talk about bumper practice and stuff like you remember those days there.
No, Taddy practice was difficult,
Very difficult time.
From start to end.
Alright.
Because you say the wrong thing, I do the wrong thing.
Yep.
You get a 20 lap.
You better believe it.
You walk should have get you a shot out the pants.
I know one time too, right? Sorry to cut you. I know one time, but I used to come all the way from early to come to factory, right? And Tita Jeannie was the headmaster teacher one day. She was the headmaster. And I couldn't get off early from school, boy. She didn't let me go out early. So when I get to practice, when I have to beg, remember right after beg go police? Yeah, when I reach the police ground, I have to beg right go. So when I reach up to practice, boy, practice already start, So watch me come in with my bag, really come back and come in. And he say, hey, you're on the wrong field. I'm late, Yeah, but me have a turn back out, boy. The next day, I be attend to the gym, have to go early today. So I asked you to give me early. I get a homework then, and I glad, man. I have to get one thing we can say, Taddy. He was very strict. You have to come practice early, and when you come practice, you just sit down. Can we come in just sit down? You know what I mean? It's more work you're getting. So what we used to do when we get there, we just run and walk, But when we see you come, everybody starts.
Taddy used to have a spy too. I don't know if the guy used to sit down in Bascos and them, but he used to get a spy, Johnny. He spy before the game start. He spy practice time. So Taddy will come out, the laps. make sure I tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Johnny in the bush. One time play against Parish League, combined Parish League, and we win the toss. But the lineup for Parish League was crazy. With more Boaster, Kerry, Jeremy, you, Bouncing, and all these guys, Anthony Lake, everything. But the wicket was kind of, it wasn't wet, but it was, fresh, ready to go. I win the toss. Randy Savage. Remember
Randy, yeah.
Randy win the toss and say, boy, what you guys want to do? Make you feel now. Taddy come from somewhere before the game start and say, you win the toss and field? I say, boy, yeah, boy. Trouble Monday or Tuesday. So we have make a great impression that day because Marlon play the game too. So the
Remember that game, the time you added that to the game, you make the 100?
Yeah.
When you come?
Yeah, but we don't know Taddy don't plan if this result, you get such a nice wicket. And me mushy open the batting and me Aston. And you guys decide you want to field, but you hear the lineup, both the twins. You know what I mean? Queen and Cleve. Who want to face that? Boy. Yeah, boy, I try to give it 2-1 still.
But
The wicked man stuff but in the world that and even got carry. Remember both some ball and the wicket keeper. I don't think they keep. And a person, what you name?
Bronco maybe.
Bronco?
No, and a Bronco, Bertel.
Okay, Bertel.
Miller.
Yeah.
Miller keep, and Miller about 20 yards back on the ball, a fly.
But time
The
again.
afternoon run. Me tell you, me get a non-strikers and you know, tie you protect me, you know. One! I'm first Bertel, you know, make me play. That's the best thing is me see play. He stand up there and check the full player. Kerry.
So me know
And Bosa, because Bosa bowl as well, but Bosa could get up on target. I remember, can't remember who made the captain, throw the ball to Kerry. And Kerry run up and bowl couple, but remember one of them bowl about back of the leg, and the ball actually climb and hit Ty on the helmet. He said, oh, Ty, what take this to be? They give it easier to take it as your 2 runs, and I say, you go today. I tell you, I say, not me, that's a start there, but I said, boy, we not talk to the man, then you just stop there. Make 102 or 103 not out. Really good inning.
And see what
But what may happen, remember I tell you in that match you may get vexed, that's what happened when it start to come, can get to about 98 and 99. And when it start to come, it's a boy that match going after you. Boy, tell you in the back of the room, this straight boy, tell you it's a you have some hard and get all and you cannot go for make 100.
One thing I can say about Factory, a lot of people was jealous of us and afraid to say so because it was a combined school, combined party.
Exactly.
But when I realized the rivalry up there was so when match time come, combined school one bank power now.
Exactly.
One bank combined school now.
Exactly.
So play hard against one another, against the St. John's and a lot of man understand that now.
Exactly.
We play hard against one another ever.
And most of the time, well, we played at home because it's a home.
And brag rights now where you are from Mandela and say me bang I'll be out with you know.
it's strange very good, I can tell you why I said that. I remember one match combined school against Parish League. And they subbed the big bat for combined school. They played against Kingsley Bowling. Going to feel the leg slip. So people for a ball like the pad, going to take the catch and peel and by saying yo, sup yo. So you come in and start cussing the pavilion. Some lady cussing the throw in bat, they get cuss. Someone say, what's up? Say, well, the number out and then till the peel, someone say, suppy. When you play cricket, right? No friend over there, no. Exactly. No friend over there on the field, right? So you make sure you doesn't know. Your brother and all that man practice every day.
Right.
Everybody want to win.
Exactly.
That's right.
See, in the friend business, you learn from today, the friend business.
Right.
So next thing you go and you get out and show your bad, we suspend you. So make sure you understand, this is serious business.
Yes.
Just like you said, the rivalry,
Yes.
everybody want to win.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I had to put that in your head early and bright. You know what I mean? Just like you said, you want boast me the next day when I come practice.
Exactly.
That's what school cricket is about now.
Right.
Yep.
And in the village, like you said earlier, Johnson Village against Clear, against Cassard, everybody want bang one for the bragging rights now.
Bragging rights, yeah.
Even so, man, let's be all about
Yeah.
the bragging rights.
Definitely.
But I give you one joke that Amish came practice Saturday morning, the same belly part and Monk. Monk was practicing, had like a session going on, Amish came ready for Parish League match or something, so I was like, we're bouncing ball to Monk, man. Amish bounce, you know. So bounce man one man. Amish fire bounce and knock Monk some with knock him out.
Remember that. I
was kind of upset, you know.
Knock him out.
Yeah.
So Amish should have given him a ball again. So let me say something, right? Next bar must be a bounce, so it must be better than the one before. If it's a bounce, you have 20 laps on.
Serious. No joke. Yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
That's when business cricket serious. It's serious business. You have to learn to play like you want to win.
Yes.
There's some fear in the man. But Monk was pretty good.
Right.
Yes, very much.
Monk was a good batsman.
Yeah.
Real good batsman, man. You know
That's the time I realized he was going fast. That one the incident they also playing game against Erlings, Parish against Erlings, and Devil bat. And Devil is a pretty competent hooker. And him both Devil bounce. I mean, Devil earring drop off boy. Me but the other know first time I've ever started triple come say, wow, you like big come back. I mean, you must have been real fast. So me don't have bat, you know, me say me now do the fourth for today. I'm back with today. Well, luckily I haven't scored 100 because they had this other fast, but the guy Suki.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sean was captain inside, and Sean tell Suki, see what the man do? He now come forward, you tap me and the bag straight. I had to box the man. Me say, what we come forward for? I'm about you today, so we are come forward.
You score so well.
Yeah, I scored it again.
Yeah, you score so
and then we
well.
had that, at that time, Tally changed the backward punch. You would go halfway, me see the shot, how to play backward punch, have a shot ball.
Yeah.
And you just stop behind and punch straight one, do a kind of sound, everyone score 100.
My father will be vexed me for that up to now.
Yeah?
Someone that will teach you the shot there.
But
But you went England, never come back.
Yeah, that shot there, I remember that.
Robbie,
Robbie.
Yeah.
No man, and most people that coach that you always do that. That they one thing you could say with that.
We went young. We went to a young now. We went to England pretty young.
Okay.
Our partner was on the shot to Tear Field now. But you know what you think, he got in church.
But I think with Charlie, he was always hard. You know what I mean? When you come up there, you come up with the shot out your part, you say, well, monkey shot, the next time you come up here with the shot out your part, you run 20 lap. And stuff like that. But I think most of anything, if you can say it with Charlie, is the mentality that he instilled in this place.
Right.
You know what I mean? The give no quarter, take none attitude. Me and him my friend, when I go up on the field, I walk, after I can talk. But when I'm on the field, you are the enemy.
Yep.
You know what for use? You are nobody your friend. It's not because your brother and I know each other quite well. If you know the man strong, you know me from the front foot, and he suspect about the back foot, you bowl the bouncer. Really hit it, and he hand work, that's enough for you to go on, don't bowl the next one.
Exactly.
You have to go to the player.
Yeah.
And I think this is the mentality that even saw me do well up here when I was playing up here, because like when I was down there, you know, I was quite skinny, but when I went to Canada to try out for the Canadian team, we did a lot of training. Ty can tell you he was there. We did a lot of weight training and stuff like that, so I had put on a lot of muscle. And even coming over here when I got over here, I was doing
Taddy was saying Ty Marlon. So one second, Marlon. Taddy was saying that Taddy is fat, but now you're talking, it must have
That's a muscle Marlon.
Marlon, tell the life, you know.
Canadian muscle.
Yeah.
Marlon, tell the life, tell you some called fattle.
No, Taddy, no, I'm not fat. I'm actually lift weight now at the moment. It's like my face just picture because I have a lot of beard on and the missus feed me well, but yeah. I'm still quite slim. I only weigh about 195 pounds. I'm not fat. I'm quite fit. Yeah, so it's always standing in good stead. Like I remember turning up when Debbie, call her Auntie Debbie, Debbie's sister, called me down to the Oval And there's a couple of stories, like I remember the first time I turned up down there, Adam Holyoke was down there. And he asked me what's my name. And I said, Marlon Cornelius. He said, oh, the name they sound like a WWE wrestler. I said, okay. And they had this guy named Scott Newman playing. And run in, warm up with a couple, and the first one missing in the deck, fly off and hit the helmet and go off the grill and go in the back of the net. And then the one that they tell me about me at the WWE come back. Teddy, this man play cricket for England and he may stand up behind him nothing. He go square leg, he back up on the net and me bounce inside there. He may get behind him and me just run out. In the deck, you play today. From that is where I got an opportunity to play for the seconds, because Alan Butcher, who loved a lot of West Indian fast bowlers, his father was West Indian as well, picked up, and he used to call me number, come down and play bowling the nets and stuff like that. And he used to make them hop round so much in the nets. I was down there for about 2 or 3 years. He used to make them hop round in the nets.
Yeah, you're short-sighted.
I mean, it's a good
Marlon, hear your partner tell you say when you get short-sighted.
Huh?
Tell you say short-sighted.
No, I'm not short-sighted.
Plenty man
But
down
I could bowl because there's opportunities over them. If that's the case, when I went on U-tournament, when I went to play for, when I went on to play for Leeward Islands under 19, who bowled better lines than me and who was bowling in the middle over swinging the ball about. There's a couple of games, even the game we lost against Mandela in the final. That guy there, he made 100. I got him out on 40. Ball came down the wicket because me and Cleve Joseph was working on it. Went one side of the ball, and then after a while, you put enough sweat on the ball, you can start get the ball to go the other way from round the wicket. Go round the wicket, bowl to Shaka Hodge. The ball straighten up from around the wicket, make the ball big neck, and the umpire can he forward and look. Now what people say, the umpire can he forward the text. And I say, oh, not out, I didn't see it. Then the people go on in that game, right? Oh man,
Marlon, I heard your reputation in Canada. You had Andy Roberts' reputation, the hitman. Plenty man not going to hear.
Yeah, plenty. Even over here in cricket, in league cricket, we had the reputation. Even in league cricket over here, we had that reputation. Bowling to even some of the test players and stuff like that. It's just a true things why I never really went on to play full professional cricket for Surrey, but it's true some circumstances. But I used to bowl in the net. I remember one time we bowled to Pakistan, and when I won up, them Pakistan guys were very nice. When they were playing stuff like that, then we started to say, oh, they're gonna try practice hitting out the park, and when they hit the ball miles out to the net. Because the nets in there open down the bottom of the field, and the guys in there, some of the guys in them do what you call it, fielding training, and then I throw back the ball, so you have to walk for the ball. So remember we run up a ball to Azam Mahmood, and we run up a ball to pitch it up, and he hit the ball out the net, and I have to walk and go for the ball. Now you hit where everybody else ball, and everybody stop ball, say, oh, he's sitting around and going back for it. Missed the ball. Run up a ball again, he hit the ball away. So go back to my mark. And when he said, this guy named him said, watch this one here. We run up and bowl again. When he advanced on the wicket, bowl and bounce the ball, fly past here. We said, oh, don't do that. I said, well, don't hit with the ball. Every time hit the ball again, we lick it up. Yeah. Even Michael Brown, we bowled to Trustatic one time in the net. And we running a ball Trustatic. They said, the skinny boy, how you bowl so fast? I like Trustatic can get rushed from the back and you don't expect the ball for their command that quick. After the ball about 10 balls to Trustatic, he come out the net, Michael Van said, I don't want that one. That left hand, I don't want to bowl to me, everybody else can bowl.
Come on, pick and choose the whole ball.
Yeah, exactly. Probably bowling too fast.
Sometimes what you like to play child for Canada?
Well, actually, I was in the Canada team.
Okay.
my first year after leaving Antigua, I had a great season in Canada. Canada
Yes,
cricket,
very good.
Canada cricket, when I compare the two, the consistency over in Canada is a lot better because
Right.
it's one day cricket, right?
Yeah, one.
Oh.
And
man.
everything is with the restriction and the bowling line and everything, they got a little bit more control. You know, you bat round here.
Right.
You watch 2 ball pass and you might get 4. Bad
Right.
one. Canada was a little bit, and the wickets too with the Martin.
Martin, I was just
Slow.
about to ask that.
Right.
So yeah, I had a good season, and my club Victoria Park, we went to the
Victoria
finals. Marlon was on the, I don't know if the first year Marlon came up and joined me. Even Kerry Jeremy, I brought up Kerry Jeremy,
Okay.
and he was there. So we had a bowling lineup that most of the other teams didn't have.
Top class.
2 West Indian,
Yeah.
right? West Indian player, Kerry
Yeah.
Jeremy or whatever. So all I had to do was support with the bat, and I had a good year the first year, so that propelled me to the team. We were straight into the under 23 team playing, and
Yes.
then provincial games, so that's like Ontario versus Ottawa and whatever. So I went into that. Red Stripe Bowl come now in the team. All of a sudden, I'm on the reserve.
Yeah, I remember that time. That's what I'm saying. It was a funny one because we were in the team,
The
and
World
then
Cup
all of a
team.
sudden,
The
when
World
it
Cup
came to
team.
pick the team to go to the World Cup, people were coming in and me and Tally were reserved, and these guys you never see them.
Never. So the other guys,
Yeah, like
Bob
this,
Wilmer came
some of the
up.
guys they thinking, how are these guys getting in and you are not getting in?
The same guy, Bob Wilmer came up and had a session with,
Yeah.
with the Canadian team. He tell the coaches straight up, them 2 guys supposed to be in this World Cup team, you know.
Right.
Yes.
For some reason, we found ourselves on the reserve. Canada is you can play good cricket in Canada, but you gotta play the politics too,
Right,
because
Yes.
Sri Lanka,
That's exactly it.
India,
Yeah.
Pakistan.
Yep.
Right.
I know that I was going to go there. India
Yeah.
begin.
So-
Yes.
If we
So-
don't do it,
And then
Same thing in the States.
I came back home after that, which if I stayed around,
should
I'd
stay
have
around,
back.
go
But then I
back.
came back home and played for Antigua again.
Right.
Still got that. I had that green card in my pocket because I was getting knocked about around here too.
Right.
So I was just jumping ship to ship, and then eventually I just went to school and finished up. But I always had that side piece that I could pull. If Antigua wasn't treating me well, if Canada treat me well, I'm gone. But that was my move still. But it was nice playing cricket in Canada. I finished 2006 or that.
Because tell you, if you remember, you know what the problem was. If you remember, they fired the coach, the Australian coach, because he wanted the both of us in there.
Yeah, they fired the coach.
And because he was pushing for the 2 of us to be in there, they actually got rid of him and got another coach.
Okay.
He wanted
Yeah.
us badly in the team, but that's it.
but now in Canada, basically Indians dominating.
Yeah. They govern the whole thing. Everything
Yeah.
it just depends.
Even the year after,
Which-
look,
Because the Pakistani don't get along with the Indian. Sri Lanka
Yeah.
by themselves.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
at this point, for the last few years, it's been who got the most money. As you see, they had this GT20.
GT20, yeah.
That's it, the Indian controller.
But I think I came about 1 or twice and they come out
Twice. But the pandemic came into
because of
play.
COVID, right.
Yeah, but whoever got the biggest money at the time, they control
Yes,
the scene.
control.
The whole team. If you look at Canada team now, all
Indians. Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, I know. I saw that the other day.
They one thing.
It's the same in the US too.
In the
The
US
US
now
is the
too.
same thing. Why is your Indian? You probably Stanford listening here, he will tell you all that.
Right.
Why the Indian them control
Yeah.
the cricket, man.
They want things.
Yeah, they do.
But tell you, do you know that Victoria Park came into Parish League?
Yeah. They talk about coming to Antigua.
They came to Parish League.
Yeah, they did.
Forever. Yeah, check. And it was one of the premier club for the West Indians. The only mistake I made, one of the mistakes I made after my first season, and I did so well. The second season was well too, but the Toronto Cricket Club, which is a Caucasian club, they tried to get me to come on that side.
Wait, they want diversity.
The guy out.
They want to buy me out. Me being as ignorant as I am, I say no, I stay with the black man.
How you come ignorant? Sorry, how you come ignorant?
I shouldn't do that. Should stay with go with the white man.
At
the end of the day, no matter who in power,
Right.
I respect these guys. You know what I mean? This is
Right,
the oldest club. These are the guys that only play turf wicket.
Right.
Okay.
Only turf.
Yeah.
And these guys got the money. So you
Yes,
get
that's
a
true.
membership cover
Right.
and still get like $1,000 a month to
Right.
use up at the bar.
Right.
That kind of thing.
How you miss over that time?
My turn, you don't say me stay my St. Kitts and bar.
How you miss over that time, man?
Yeah,
Yeah, with Chuck me and them guys.
that was a
You
mistake.
can put him
But it wasn't, I can understand. When we tell you what's coming from, that was the situation. It was always a case of their friends getting picked and stuff like that. That's what we're saying. When we were there, we were in the team, and then all of a sudden we start from these Indian guys turning up we never seen before starting to play. I'm thinking, how are these guys getting into the team? We never even see them playing in any of the matches, any of the practice matches, nothing. None of the regional matches, but all of a sudden they're getting into the team. Cause actually, when I actually came up here, they actually contacted me. I got a call from what's his name?
Liebert.
No, what's his name is the guy that I was living with.
Or Aston Ward, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Austin Ward, yeah. Yeah, well, he called me and I was asking me, they have a team, do you want to try out? I said, try out? He said, yeah, try out for the Canadian team. I said, I'm not going to try out for any Canadian team. I said, I'm over here playing county twos. I'm playing Premiership cricket. League Premiership cricket is a much higher standard than what you're playing. It's like first class cricket in Antigua. You understand? It's what they use. There's a top level. You play some kind of pro. Some of the pros and them will come down. The guys in them who are contracted, when they're not playing, they will come back and play for their club teams. So I'm playing this standard. Why am I going to come down to denigrate myself to come and play in your league? To try out. I'm not trying out. I said, if you want me to come and play, I play. You can see my stats over here. You can see what I'm doing. But no, I'm not doing that.
Makes sense.
I said, I'm getting paid over here. What am I going to do that for? I'm getting $5 a season to come and play. Every time I turn up at a match, I get £200. Play, rain, or anything, I don't care.
Right.
I get paid.
Say you did better than Ty, like a Ty turn on all the money. Exactly. You want to pretend in your black for man.
No, Ty was up here. Ty, you tried out. Ty, when Rafi came up here, but I think I didn't get the opportunities that I got. It was because my opportunities came because I carried a British passport. I think that was the main thing. I think if Ty and Rafi were carrying British passports like me, they would have got in the same way I did.
Right.
They were just as talented, even more.
No,
I've seen Ty back, and I've seen some people up here playing county cricket.
Yeah, I think we went 2000.
And I'm saying, Ty, you can play county cricket.
Oh, yeah,
Some of the guys in them that play county cricket, I get into county cricket, you can't believe.
Yeah, I think we came up in 2003 or 4.
Yeah,
And that year,
the 2 y'all came up, but y'all had an opportunity, y'all played for a few clubs, but because y'all were overseas, the word of the day was it wasn't West Indian overseas. Most of them wanted South Africans and Australian overseas. And sometimes Indians.
what we did,
But-
I think we were there for about 3 or 4 months, and we got I think we completed the first level coaching, yeah, but we never got the certificate.
Yes.
Okay.
We never,
No?
England and Wales, no, but we've been trying to get it since.
Where that take place?
We did it in a college in Edmonton. I don't remember the name. No?
Yeah,
in Edmonton. So we did the first level coaching course, but we never got the certificates because we had to leave.
That's nice.
Yeah, but we had to leave. But we tried. I still have the booklet at home.
Well, ICC not have nothing to do with that then, maybe that's why. Because why is ICC?
No, that's the ECB, English Cricket Board. They went to the Edmonton Cricket School. That's the same place Betty's nephew was, Jamil. So he had his level 1 as well. Because I didn't try to get my level 1, I tried to get my level 2, but what you find as well up here, that caused a bit of problem because I was with a club and I was getting paid. I was living in the bungalow on the field because they had a 2-bedroom flat. They gave it to me for free and stuff like that. They were playing Premiership cricket for a while. I actually have a clipping of record figures I have for them when I played against Guildford. And Guildford had a few professional players. They played a couple of matches. So we used to play professional matches down at Guildford. They have a pavilion and everything. I've got 9 for 53, the same as Devon Malcolm when he bowled the South Africans.
Wow.
So in the newspaper he has Dev Marlon, there's a Devon.
Devon.
And I was playing well.
Newspaper man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Marlon is
Nice.
the one.
Yeah, exactly. That's, keep it up, man. Well, you're still playing, right?
They don't play that no man. You know,
Spinner now.
They say spin now, spin now.
Hey, the years creep up fast.
No, I'm not playing that. I think I'm fitter now than I was when I was playing, because actually I'm a postman, so because I walk around a lot, I'm quite fit, but I'm just not able to play because I'm not able to give up my Saturdays. But if I was able to play, it would have been good. I'm still picking up. I still believe I can bowl 80 miles. 80 miles above.
Marlon,
How that
you're
go?
rough, man.
How you fit and your face fatter? How that go?
Huh?
You're fitter but your face is fatter.
You put that weight.
Because I'm carrying a lot more muscle.
Well done, Marlon. Well done, man.
Other people can't muscle in the face. Face muscle is our first boy. Face muscle. Yeah.
Hey, man. It's nice to hear that you're fit, man. You're fit, man. You're fitter than Tayo.
No, we do the beat test, so I'm sure. We do a good job in the beat test.
It's not about weight. It's about how your body can cope, man.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, man. So I'm still fit. I lift weights every day because at the moment I've got a qualification in it. So I work with youth. So I've done a qualification to do youth strength and conditioning. So that's something that I'm passionate about, doing youth strength and conditioning. So I work with my two sons doing that. At the moment, their levels of strength is different class to all their peers. I've got a 12-year-old and I've got a 9-year-old, especially my 9-year-old. My 9-year-old plays football. He doesn't really play cricket. He wants to play. I want to get him involved. He's a left armer. He plays football at the moment and he doesn't even play with his age group because they can't manage. They cry when they play against him. So he plays 2 years up. He plays on the 11s, not even on the 9s. He plays on the 11s. Too strong.
Wait, you want a muscle like you, man?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You have muscles like you.
You know what I mean? Tony, I remember you carried me from the first gym session, you know, me vomit, you know, but I've moved on since then, you know? Tony carried me down by a steam.
Let me tell you a story about Taddy and Cedar Valley.
Wrong in the fourth word. What? Hey, Taddy met me once. Taddy put the treadmill on the steepest one. Just run for 20 minutes. You know, 15 up. No, run, I know really drop down. Sometimes I say, wait, man, continue run. Taddy, I may lift weight. When we finish, right, I vomit, no one to vomit outside. Then you know.
So let me tell you a story about Taddy and Cedar Valley.
The famous Cedar Valley.
Yeah, man, the famous Cedar Valley. I tell you.
The first day, Kerry tell me, because me and Kerry and Robbie and Bunkston used to go play hard. So off season, and these guys tell me, boy, we go see the Valley, boy. All right. So Taddy come and see the grey Jeep. Come Robbie in the front, Kerry and them in the back, jump in and gone. So pull up at the bottom of the hill. This is the first time I'm going to see the Valley.
Yeah.
Look up, it's just a steep incline.
Yes.
When we get to the top of the hill, I don't know if I just had breakfast or whatever, but I start vomit. The man said, wait, all 18 may run today. I said, no, man. Anyway, I walk most of it. And then the next day, Jeep pull up. I just pull the window over and just pull back that the next way and just lock down. And that was it for me and that season.
One time, I pass
I go on my own term, not with time. Because it's not the time to work it. You go straight 100 one time. No man.
That does be fun when we used to take us there, trust me. It will be tough. But as you always tell us, if you want to make it, you have to put in the hard work.
Be fit boy.
You
Yeah.
have to.
I remember one time, in our season to leave, I was supposed to be practicing. I was supposed to practice soon. So, same poster, Earl Walton, Whitmore Quinn, Jake, so other guy bunks. So we go to see the valley. We have seen the Earl Walton, Quinn and so on, and the poster. So, yeah, they decide the Quinn and the poster, and so they decide to come in, you know what I mean? So I say, all right, because the guy is coming, we want to do one lap today. We want to do one lap because the Quinn claimed that he Earl Walton training. And Earl Walton a liar. So he said, look, we do one lap. It's Soppy nowadays, Soppy and Jakes and the guys, I see them back in no time. Guy, one lap is done for them guys.
Yes.
I don't see no Bose, I don't see no Quinn. Bose show about 50 minutes. I said, Bose, why it takes so long? Boy, kind of put up. So the Quinn over the vomit. I say, here, why is supposed to fit now? They say the train, I know it's not a watch involved. You're not serious about the training. Trying to take the chances. I have to say myself.
Yes.
Your watch never fit. Tells a life of fitness. But the tell one, after one time, when we started first, the same flip and the Winston and all the guys, those guys are real fit now. The corner, the Dale Garden and so, the Sparrow.
Yeah.
Look, after one, I said, look, 2 laps. After 2 laps too easy. Say, hey, 3 laps. After I give up, because the man did 2 laps too easy too. I said, but I may give up. I want to fit. The man won the stuff like a nut, Tell you, I can tell you fit. If you do 1 lap,
and to come back quickly.
and come back in about 11-12 minutes, very good. If you come 16 minutes, that's so good.
Yes.
So 2 laps, about the 220 something minutes or so.
Yep.
So you start now when the guy, and that wasn't a bad thing, It's not hard bad, it's those sprints up the hill now.
Yes.
They're the bad man now. When you reach up there, they want to come back down now. They say, come back down. They don't want to come back down. They don't want to come back down. Because, and it's not this thing with them, 6 laps, 6 over, 6 bars over, so no. We get the Australia overs. In Australia, we about 8 ball overs.
8 ball overs.
So you have a ball, you might bowl 2 no overs, okay, just in case.
Right. No ball.
So that was the killer now, the sprints up the hill.
Yep. That does be the key.
And those guys were real fit. Those guys, at one day and time, you see the same sit-ups and stuff. I'll give somebody the joke there, that cleave, and that corner, and that flip, and so the guys behind there, the fast bowlers. I want to start practicing, but I see them there, by the scoreboard, the side screen. That man now come say, coach, we're doing a Brian Lau today. What that? 400 non-stop. 400 sit-ups non-stop. That's how the guys were into it.
Serious.
The man will into when they go start ball and the ball ball 2 shows, they're not tired now. They're going and cleaving the man.
Yes.
You can't have the ball in the hand now.
No.
And the man ball fast for 2 and 3 and 4 hours now. I was like, okay, give somebody some ball in Jack.
Serious.
They will ball good until the ball fast.
Serious.
Those guys are super fit.
But Rafik, tell me something. Why the best figures you can remember for Michael? Why the best game for Michael? Performance put in for Michael? I never played.
I can't remember. I have to go back to the school books. I can't remember.
So you take out a week, so like tell you, so you take 9 weeks. I'll tell you, so you get.
Why, 9 wickets. You want me to play? Boy? You want me to play? The 9 wickets? Yeah, I think I was there.
Right,
I was
so.
there.
Right, this one.
Okay, 9 wickets or something like that.
Good bowling though.
You get the 9 wickets to tell you have it.
No.
No, but you might have to take on 9 wickets for my go. No.
The book to you one away.
No, no, for me. Me never the caliber batsman.
Never get this joke.
Me never.
Let's not forget. When I was show, you know what I mean? I had a show, and my father, John Baptist, he said, some Bookety something. Say, who the heck is damn Bookety? I tell you. That's a new name.
In the school book.
No, you can't put the show. Message the show.
Oh, okay.
Daddy, say you what?
Yeah, you have some new name. When did they book something?
Booker
Go
T.
far.
So every week you have to show up. Messages, Rafi, what would that be? They will tell you.
African name.
The African name.
But let me tell you, Earl, for me, right, when I started, my action wasn't the best. Even though I used to have a herniated disc because of my action. I used to lean away a lot.
Right.
That and my no ball, I had a big no ball. Nobody could help me. Nobody could help me, boy. And it was only in the latter stage when I got old, I kind of worked with myself. Listen, the no ball are the easiest some work out now.
Yeah.
You just reverse engineer the no ball. Anybody you listen.
Right.
You just one from on the crease, you jump on where you're supposed to land, you mark that and just make sure you hit that mark every single time.
Right.
So that for me, my greatest inhibitor when I was playing was a no ball, boy. Me and if you have a ball no ball, that frustrating.
Right.
It's frustrating. Yeah. No, and then everything just off, the line off, the rhythm off, everything. For me, that was a...
Cause you start look down, that's what happened. We have that as well, you know. When I was up here as well last night, to get a no ball problem.
If you look up straight, you wouldn't worry about it.
I remember being
But if you look it down, you will bowl.
Being in England in 2004, it was, when we were playing, no, 2005, when we were with the Antiguan team, and I was playing, the man gave me the ball for open. And there was this one guy, look like a scout or something, he was saying, boy, this young man, he basically saying, if he just gets rid of that no ball, we bring him back. But you see, no ball, England also, you know, England about discipline. When them man, listen, when them man say meet them for 10 o'clock, you better be there, you know.
Yeah.
Everything about discipline, so you can't come bowling no ball and wise and that kind of thing. For me, that was my greatest problem with cricket.
But I hear the man tell they play this. Did you play the cricket in Cuba?
Cuba? No, so I was in Santo Domingo, not Cuba.
Santo Domingo. Oh, Santo Domingo. The man said they play like cricket in Santo Domingo.
No, baseball. No, they
play baseball. They play
baseball.
Play the West Indies. Go give him Santo Domingo. Play the West Indies.
Oh yeah. No.
But I know people go baseball because baseball is money making stuff.
You're Spanish, man.
Look at the one good thing.
Alright.
Look at the one good thing.
Sometimes
So you didn't play any baseball last week, man?
he talk to the Spanish woman them.
He talk to Spanish for you.
Other people.
You can tell how the truth now.
You have to hide it. Don't be bashful.
Wife for watch. Yeah.
You can understand that. You can understand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you man, you used to go some pace as well, isn't it?
What about
What's about?
You used to bowl pace, you know.
We used to bowl
When I mean it, Canada.
Wait, Marlon. Wait, please. PSR take a long one. Which one?
He wasn't bad. He used to bowl some pace. One time he hit me in the nets in the Canada boy.
Yeah, same thing. You have a ball, no sharp ball in the nets.
Okay.
But after you get a big fast. In the good.
Pitch the good, man.
Anybody fast in the nets, but he ball on and knock me straight in my head one day.
Yeah.
That was the same thing. He hit me in the head one day in the nets boy.
Tell him I need some coconut.
Tell you can hear you. Tell you what. You
Give me some of that sweet coconut water, boy. The best coconut water in Antigua. With Christopher. Rafik, now Rafik.
Hey, the man say Ricky Christopher. You're not going to say Seville.
Oh boy.
I'll take care of the guys. You know. Say, look, I tell you what. See the brew water we got? We got to start bringing some
Coconut water.
jelly water. So market you on the show.
Yes.
You hear that,
That would be nice.
Yeah, because the one that come from down Guyana, that costs about $10 a bottle now.
Wow.
I don't know how we get those.
Yeah, it started at about 4, it costs about $10 a bottle.
If I want to go Ricky for him.
So I didn't get Ricky water.
Make a need for the sub.
Yes. But you know what, tell me that game in seconds. Man, every time I play police was in seconds, you and Vape was batting.
Oh.
And then somebody told that Vape, hold up in the dressing room, I call you up and say, you haven't tapped me out there today.
No.
That was true. That's what statement.
Yeah, it was true. Well, when we started, right? When the game started, everybody first, I think Richie go early because Richie bat 3. I think
Mr. Harris?
No. They're from St. Kitts, man. Luther Kelly go early first, and then Richie go in, and then Richie get out. And then I don't remember who it was afterwards. Keith had a ton of thing those days also to them guys out. I batted 8, Ellie batted 7.
Okay.
I expect Ellie would have stayed, you know,
Right.
but Ellie get out. So I went down to bat. So when I went down to, when they come in and beat me halfway, they tell me, listen, all what I wanted to do, you just block the ball, and you know, when I tell you to run 2, run hard for the 2. So we say, okay, Skip. So they beep there, but yeah, Perry and Robert is coming in, boy. Yeah, Perry thinking a big ball, you know, spinner, you know, so. We say, Skip, this man down there give me chat, you know. He says, no way my him, man. Yeah, I got him, man. We say, we not come in the jail, man, top the roof. And we tell him, go first shot now. He says, he called me, Skip him, man, we go hold it today, you know. And they say, if you want to play West League, I'll hold you. So people say, I told you. Boy, look, this is we play some ball, some shots, I'm telling you, some serious pull shot. I have a Courtney Walsh just bowling hard, you know. Because Jamaica want to beat us, you know. But anyway, coming back to me now, when I went into bat, I, you know, get some ball. Every time I get to bat, it's 2 balls or 1, you know.
So
yeah, so we realize on some time we say, oh man, we can't bat this man, taddy, man, me duke, I don't know how can say, you know. But we say, boy, one time say, for a hook shot, we miss. We look like man. Yeah, man, we say, I look, we say, shit, boy, we say, oh gosh, boy, make a mistake here. So we say, all right, we stop hook. So it caught the Walsh, the next over, right? Patterson was bowling me. Patterson was bowling me like a sharp ball because, you know, we think he intimidates me, you know. So we keep ducking them. Couldn't Walsh, the next over now, couldn't Walsh. One ball never back couldn't Walsh. So we say, man, I'm tired of this playing down, man, playing down. Listen, couldn't Walsh, when we ball outside the house, we say, we cut. I mean, even move. We couldn't say, good shot. But remember, we don't want to put too much of that. And we can't get confident, you know what I mean? And to one stage when people say, man does Batman. You see when people say, does Batman, because you have it now. Yeah, because after a while, we just start getting confident. We play an Andre Void, if you couldn't say, that's a big man shot. See, listen, I get 5 wickets, right? And I get 85. The next, well, Viv get out, and me end up maybe about 1 over after. They call play. So the next day we have to go back. We got 85. So the next day we went back to bat. First over. Patterson ball the first over, and then the second one, they take the new ball. Couldn't watch bowling ball, let me tell you. I don't know how the ball pass or whatever. I play line, you know, because let me tell you, they see the ball big. Well, the next day or not, me expect we just come being it. We get a teenage boy, I don't know where they hear it, but they do. Yeah. And they give me out. But it was like a little scene between me and Viv, who get the man in the match. Can we get 5 wickets for 40 something, and we get 85, but they give me because it's scored 100 when we were in trouble, you know?
Yeah.
So they give Viv. But some people say, oh, you shouldn't give Avish, but maybe you're young. So I was so happy to bat with him, you know, that, you know, so it wasn't no hard feeling now if I didn't get man of the match or nothing. But he did deserve the man of the match because if I didn't get out, we'd have lost.
Right.
Yes.
I remember that game. I also remember that game. I want to bring that game to prepare you to West Indies team.
Probably.
Because last time in the master,
Yeah.
he saw something you that nobody else saw.
Okay, trust me, after the first maybe 10 overs or so, you know, we realized that me start the split freely. Because after a while, me tell myself, no man, he tell me just get 1 and just, you know, me black. So me tell no man, we can score 1 too. Right. We have to score at the time.
Right.
You know, because you know, make no sense really he want to score all over. If he do get out, no, we in trouble still. Okay? Not because he's that great, he could have get out, you know.
Right.
So after a while, we start play confident, we start getting confident, and we just start to play me shots then. One time, we pull up, me hook Patterson.
Yeah.
Me tell me, say, man, that's what me say, Skip, me feel me can hook this man, they tell me, you sure? He say, yes, man. So me say, okay. He tell me, okay, let me see. So the next over, boy, boom and bumper, man, hard for 4 now. Yeah. 1 bounce. Viv say, man, well, Viv say, when he come and say, I hear my man, if you can play the shot, you can bat all the way. Seriously, but it's when you're playing on the Viv,
Right.
you know what I mean, you play hard,
Right.
you know, so you have to try and live up to that standard, you know, and I learned a lot playing with him. Especially like one game,
Right.
yeah, man, he let me get confident after that.
Right.
And maybe that's why they picked me for the President 11, because
Right.
the next year they did.
Right.
Yeah, and then I went to England.
Right.
Yeah, but it was good. But I keep telling Viv, he said, Skip, not because he used to be hook the man, they said, no. When we hook Patterson and Walter, so when I'm in a bowl all in bump, and I tell him, I get that there for my coach, and I tell him straight, I say, who you coach? He said, well, me, who my coach? You don't know my coach, Skip? He said, Tony, everybody come to you. He said, all the guys come to you. So he said, yeah, man, we say, well, he did good with you, man. Serious. I believe so. It was. I heard for you. I believe that game where you really saw that, you know, I could bowl at the same time and bat. He wanted me to bat with him, you know.
Yeah. No, that game was a big game for you.
Yeah, it was.
I got to see in his play.
Yeah.
I got to see in his play.
Yeah, and we had a win too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we against
beat
good
them.
bowling. Patterson, Ward, those were the top bowlers back then.
Yeah, man, Dujan was the keeper too.
Right,
Dujan
so
was
it
telling
big,
him,
that was a
man,
big game.
Dujan was telling Patterson, man, this little boy, how you like this, man? I come here and you also, man, knock it off, man. I said, knock it off. You don't realize I'm used to the bumper, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
The man at the factory bowl, when
He was pissed.
we used to it, you know.
Right.
And just because the Viv was every over, you know, he speak to me.
Right.
You know me, tell me sometimes just leave, just look on date, man. You know want but just look on date, it's okay.
Right.
But Robert Haynes and Perry, man, they get some bats, me tell you. The man be banging so bad that when the time we the man look away. When Dujan say, come, Perry, ready?
The one.
The man look away, man. Robert Haynes just always be, you beat him, he's still coming after you.
Right.
If Viv didn't get him, he didn't get Viv, but he was still coming, you know, he think he can hold him. But Viv played them hard because if they would beat us, they will win the tournament.
Right.
Yeah, and Viv want to hit everybody, we beat everybody that year.
That year, Leland beat everybody.
Yeah, that year.
I remember that. I remember that might have been 1990.
90, yes.
You know, remember that?
Yes.
That was the year after the team went to England.
England,
Yeah,
91 and they went to, yes.
Parish went to England.
Right,
I remember that because he started a controversy in which he captained 2 of the matches.
exactly.
I remember that pretty well.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Very much so.
So, Tayo, for you in Canada, where proudest moment in Canada?
Canada. I mean, just playing with Kerry and
Marlon.
You know, having a small population, playing against all these Indians in Toronto.
Right.
We kind of showed well, right? Because we played at the premier level, which was the highest level at the time, and playing against all the West Indians, Franklin Rose and Anderson Cummins and these guys, to be in the top 5 batters and then have these guys also being in the top wicket takers, it was pretty good still.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell me something, they still carry cricket on TV in Canada?
Yeah, even more.
Yeah?
Even more now.
A lot
Yeah.
of Indian involved now.
Yeah. But,
And they still carry, I still watch it on this day, you know?
big shout out to my guy Gene Sones, you know.
You might be watching the yards one.
If I knew of how cricket was in Canada growing up here, we would have probably played in all the under 90 World Cups instead of wasting time trying to make Leeward's team and whatever. We would have probably gone straight to the World Cup. But by the time we got up there, I was already 19 and
Yes,
So
that's
we
true.
really super well.
yeah, very still play.
But no, see, tell me.
He
So
play
Gene
more
up to now.
He play more game than me, regular. 70 something.
Yeah, Gene tell me,
It's a play.
Gene tell me he scored 50 something. I said, Gene, I mean.
He's actually going to the World Cup, over 60 World Cup in 2 weeks
Yeah.
in Australia. Yeah. And you know I do that.
Gene, so.
We can't run now.
Where's the Marlon?
No, Gene was good, man. Gene used to carry me and tie you to the next, innit?
Yeah.
get the little practice that we needed and stuff like that. But at Victoria, it was really nice. There was a group of Caribbean guys and stuff like that. And most of all the team, if not all, I think there was one white team. All the rest team and them were Indian.
Right.
All the rest team and them were Indian.
Wow.
And they used to give us so much chat. Every time they play with like they want to bang out, they have the most chat, they walk with everybody. And every time they hit the ball, they make all kind of noise. Remember when we played the final, they make some runs, and we had them on the ropes, because I remember me and, what's his name, the opening bowler, the guy from St. Vincent, played for West Indies under 19, you know what I'm talking about?
Joseph, yeah. Josie.
Yeah, Josie opened the ball and we get 2 wickets early, but the game got called off and they just split the arm stuff. That was the final we played. But every game it was a battle. It's like they came out specifically to beat us because we had West Indian team and we're doing well. They just wanted to beat Victoria.
But the crowd too, compared to, because I played, before I went up there I already played for Antony Senior team.
Right.
The crowd, like it was a
Test match?
solid test match crowd, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, man.
Phil.
Plenty.
And you know, as you do well now, if one thing with these Indians, you do well, you make a 50 or whatever, man, one hand and pull your pocket with money. Yeah, man, it used to be like, even when I went up there with Parish League, the crowd that we had watching, that's when I knew, wow, this cricket over here really serious, you know.
Indian support this stuff.
Yes, they do.
Indian support this
They
stuff.
put money into it.
I will give them that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Serious.
So well, man.
But here, will you still play up in Florida?
Well, there were 40 tournaments. Yeah.
Okay, I don't like no
So
more.
you still play Stanford and so?
Yeah. I played. Remember the last tournament happened in Antigua. Antigua beat us in the final. Yeah, bouncing. Well, you have to say bouncing beat us. So he alone and
You bought half great.
me. I wasn't really bowling. You're right, because I didn't really into the fast bowling now at the time. You know, I just bat. I do most of the batting.
Try to pull the file, man.
Yeah.
No, when I played for the senior team, him was on the team now. For this day, he can't even pronounce my name right. Mate, so he would have the nets and then him and Polo. And a wicked guy by the name of Ralston Otto. He would just look back. And you know, all shot ball. St. John's wicket, you know.
Right.
But yeah, man, it was good playing with them, you know, all the guys that already play for West Indies and all that.
Right.
That was a good experience too.
But one thing we can say, you're hard, you're tough, you know, that's
Because
like,
they tell me I should make the team. So good season again.
yeah.
My peers gone, Adelaide, Lake, Bronco, they in the team. I'm in Clayhall sitting on the block.
Right.
So Enoch came to me now, pass up, Green Jeep, pass up and say, get ready now. Say, get ready, what you mean? Say, yeah man, you're playing the one-day match. Say, okay. Get down to the ground, recreation ground, somebody tell me, I won't call the name, but one of the coaches say, I'm gonna pick your kind of ready now.
So the coach tell you?
Yeah, boy. Say, okay.
You tell you we know who that coach be.
The man say that call name, you want to call my name?
So we against Anguilla, you know, them big names, Cannoneer and whatever, these guys, you know, you see, and Harrigan and so. So out them out for 150, carry, clean them up, aim up, and then time to bat. So you're opening the innings. First bar, Gamma, remember Gamma?
Yeah, Gamma sing.
Gamma push a bar to extra cover and take off. First bar. So you want one milk? I'm turn my back on Gamma boy. Gamma, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I end up and me asked to knock off the runs. And that was my first innings for Antigua. I was 50 something, not out. And 4 innings follow all 50 on debut. So the same man that tell me now,
You're not ready.
I'm not ready. He said, boy, me pick a fan 19 captain this year now. You what I know. I said, no bro, I'm done. He said, oh shit, you know me to pick you? I mean to pick you last year for 19 now. And boy, I could have cried.
He tell you that?
Yeah, I could have cried because I knew
Yeah.
that I should have been on the leave with under 19.
Right.
2 games Antigua play, 2 innings, 50 something and 40 some top scored 2 innings. Go to the trial, well it wasn't even a trial, it was like they send home the rest of the players, they keep who they want. Me a boy from around so Callis. Callis should have been in the team too. Kerry Skepper,
Yeah.
Bunko Payne, a guy named from Seaton, Prince.
Princess.
Everybody get picked up except me and Callis again. I made the only man that's, well, now I can't say, I'll be lying. Yellow man, Daniel, all these guys should have get a play. But it was difficult playing around in Antigua because, you know, you have to align yourself with certain people, come from a certain community. My partner, Rafiq, would tell you that too. Rafiq was bowling all the year, no ball problem. Rafiq went to England. I was so surprised when I come back from Canada and meet Rafiq. In Antigua, Rafiq was getting the ball to do 2 things, and by the time we get to England, Rafiq tearing up, man.
Right.
You check, and me have to like beg and say, yo, as a matter of fact, when we get to England, I'm batting number 8.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the man with the tightest defense, I batting number 8. And then I have to recognize, you know, me kind of outspoken and so then I really like that. But me kind of outspoken and then they push me up the order. And me and Aston probably put on one of the biggest partnership for Antigua. 200 or something in the English condition. And beat up the game easy. And even through that we're bowling or whatever, but I'm saying, you know, as a youth, I find they don't, because now they want everybody bat 3 sessions and bat as long as possible. But back then, all the flamboyant players get the blood because they say, boy, you look a bit too tight now. You know, play outside the zone, you play too, you know, but now you see, unless it's T20, the test team and so, man doesn't play loose.
Right.
So it all come down to what you teach the people them from a young age.
And
still.
just like what I saying there, and even you alluded to it earlier, Taddy, that we have less players playing. One of the reasons we have less players playing is because of the way in which players will pick sometimes too. For the under 15, when we had under 15 trials many years ago, I remember one of the coaches saying, you know, we're going to pick the team based on results, you know, most wickets and that kind of thing. We clean up, most wickets in the trials.
Oh, that never happened.
Never made the team.
Right.
And then not just that, the coach, after the coach told me that they're gonna pick the team based on results, and I got most wickets in the trials. See, I think, even though you get most wickets, you can't put my team now.
So the coach say.
Yeah, man.
So
14 years old.
How can the coach chat?
Yeah, man. That's what they said. Yeah, Daddy.
The biggest problem down here is one man does have too much
power. Yeah.
and too much response. How you can be the coach, the chairman, the selector, manager, everything. How one man get all that power there? Oh, save money. So if you in with that man, you in the trouble. You know?
Oh.
That's
a story like this. But people don't talk about
Rafiq, you remember as well, even in the under 19 trial, when the last one, when they may have them a St. John's, where we outbowl everybody.
Yeah.
And they still don't pick him, and when they get going, get vexed, you may think it's a trap on wicket. You mean they swing the ball around corners.
it happens a lot on it.
That means they shoot all over the place.
Yeah, for me that's the most thing. Moving the ball in
I
direction.
want to say something, right? Can we all lie say I get hard time? But I want to say something to you. See the man up there? You get a harder time than I do. Well, I play league that is under 19 trial now. Only one man more now. One guy is George Williams.
Yep.
Let's go century 90. Can they get them play?
Yep.
I'm a good friend, that's when I go on with the nonsense. They say you get bored too much. We don't score century. Hey, man, that nonsense. You go 2 century 90 something, it's getting played, say you get bored. I don't mind, I get picked, make 20 something and so. So it's a guy get out there.
Serious.
Early 10 years for me, so long time. Man.
What did the man before us? And that just gradually decrease the numbers of people playing cricket over a period of time. You know, people forget.
Because for me, I
You remember, because Rafik as well, you remember after them in do all that, because they didn't do that especially to a lot of the guys and them that they play from the high court. You remember that? And for that reason alone, I can tell you this, people like Otto and Eddie Richardson never want to play against you. Can I tell you anytime, because every remember one time I go down a trial. Yeah? I go down a trial when we injured on season. Me and Rafik injured without in the same season, and then pick me to play in the trial match. Come in and play all the season and pick me to play in the trial match. I remember Dave being their captain. And we running down the top end. Come in, they work so hard for bowling. Running from the top end, remember that guy from Foul me they open the Kenny. Me they open the batting. I'm a bowl Kenny 3 ball. One fly past his head, one fly over Bertel as the wicket keeper. And go the boundary. The next one he edge go second slip. And then me hit me take the same match. Me hit Richie in the head and stuff like that. And I split the ball from the other end. They put me on the top end. And me bowl faster than the two of them. When I come off the field, because David tell me, wait yourself because I'm pipe me get injured. And David tell me, when we keep pitch on the ball, man, lick down the friggin' man. Lick down the man in the match. Your ball so fast, your ball so well, ball, and lick down the man then. When we pull up injured in the match after about 6 overs, when we come off the field, here every and Stone tell me, oh, you think you're the ball for long up him in the ball. And I bring that ball up to me, me hit them in the stand. I say, okay then, anytime we catch you heavy and you still play the final, me tell you me the cake. Me remember even at 5 years after the 50 and me 40, me never retired.
Yeah, it's a balance for you.
So from that, then they don't want to play the match with me every year as a time. I'm here off the ball too, you can lick me down to my own age. Me say that you tell me that they're long up me their ball. Show me the long up me their ball when me ball against you then.
But Mike had some good players. Queens and Alfred.
Thanks to bed, you know what?
Queens and Alfred.
Thanks to bed.
Bronco Payne.
Marley Richards, Tayu Tate, Rafi Brown.
Like most of the man them end up and play at least for Antigua, while Marley and so when I play for Leewards and so.
Thanks to bed.
Thanks to bed. Well, these guys are the ground.
That's
Your name is.
We watch them growing up.
Yeah, them guys, even watch one time, big guy and all on the place.
It's a boy Quason. Quason, a phenomenal record in America now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Guy was a good player.
Man, so. Cricket? Bang man, no shit.
I will tell you this. If Quason did stick around even a year
Easily.
after Parish League tour or whatever, you would have probably replaced all the wicketkeeper other than Jacob at the time.
Hey, just keep going too.
Because he was really good.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
This
saying?
man is very good.
Scampish. I'm a partner, he's scampish. I turn up at the airport, can't see Quason. I'm a done suspect like, you know, come back now.
When we took it to Canada, we didn't realize Quason about Canadian visa. We pay for visa right at the airport to pay for them, so I did the same thing to get into Canada. He was Guyanese.
Right.
So Guyanese had a visa to Canada.
Exactly.
And he didn't need it at the time. You know
Yes,
what I mean? But Quason was a good guy, man. You know?
Quason.
Thank Michael Money.
Clear school and
It's a back on
school.
Keep it in contact, sir.
No, man, really see.
I can get some of him. He's in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia met and
I don't know if him there. I don't know if him there.
One of the organizer, daughter,
Yeah.
and the man said,
Yes.
I can organize told us. If we find Sam Smith, I can probably get a number for you to tell you.
me now come back.
I can get a number for you, but Sam Smith still in Philadelphia. Sam Smith don't find him, you know. He's done well in Philadelphia, man.
Good.
He want the man, he get paid play more in Philadelphia. He want a devastating batsman.
Right.
No, hit the ball. The ball field.
Somebody said, he said, wait. So then it's Quason, man.
Quason Alfred,
Yeah.
Quason Alfred.
I can tones it up. From a
it's good.
different team, man.
Nice.
Even when he broke into the Mahiko team, the way he was batting us, he was like a mature,
Right.
Yeah, man.
person who was in the
He was a very good keeper
for a
too.
long time.
Right.
Very
Good
good
keeper.
keeper. Very
Yeah.
good. Spin.
Anyway, time gone.
Yeah, because the technician singing to me.
Yeah.
Marlon, the closing remark.
Yeah.
The technician singing to me say we were in overtime.
Okay, closing remark.
Yeah, closing remarks.
1 minute.
Yes.
Thanks,
Well, I mean, it's good to catch up with all the guys, you know what I mean? And it's good that you guys could have
Okay.
some of the guys from Mahaiko and the club and the program. Love hearing from some of the guys and them. Need to get in contact with some of them to find out how the club is going. I've not been keeping in contact, that's bad of me. So, Betty, if you're listening, I will be contacting you.
Maybe watch you too.
We can catch up.
You hear what you say a while ago? You're keeping in touch with some of the players. Send the Betty tell him you're not keeping in touch with him. Say you don't want the one, you don't want the bad man, but even speak me. What you say?
It's a bit more complicated than that, but tell Betty to contact me and I'll explain.
You heard everything, hear you. Anyway, Ricky and Dallas say hello to you. So you can say hello to Ricky and Dallas. Yeah, and Dallas Thomas.
Ricky Christopher?
Yeah, Ricky Christopher. And Dallas Thomas.
They're watching you.
Hey, man, I was saying, I only seen Dallas play when he was playing for play school, so I never really played with him.
Right.
But Ricky, I'm a boy, man. I always remember Ricky, man.
Right, Ricky said, let's say hello.
Yeah, hello, man, Ricky, man. Keep you stay safe.
Cool.
And stay safe, Dallas.
You know, that is even Australia now, right?
Yeah, I'm saying, he didn't stay around for too long. He played, I think, for one season, one thing, and then he went off to Australia, so I never really got to play with him.
He went to England, not
Only
Australia.
seen practice up at a factory ground with you, but I never really got to play with him and stuff like that, because I was a bit young, but
1 minute.
Okay, man.
All right, Marlon, man.
Bless up with it.
Rafik.
yeah, you take care of your time, man. You take care of Rapik as well, man.
Yeah.
And him,
Yeah.
you take care as well.
All right,
Mandela, Taddy.
bless the love.
Yeah.
So Rafik, any closing remarks?
Yeah, one thing I would say is that around here, we tend to have more scouts than coaches.
Right.
We tend to have more people who are just natural talent than people who are willing to work with the talent that we have around here. And listen, anybody can become a grade. Either you're a natural grade or a hard-working grade. It takes about 10,000 hours for a person to become great in anything that he does. 10,000 hours of practicing. Right. So we just need to sometimes identify the natural talents, but those people who aren't so talented, you work with them too.
Right.
So that's one of the things that we lack around here. Just love for the game and working with people, no matter how the people may look or may see. Because if you want to know, with Australia and some of these places, some of them guys are naturally talented now.
Right.
You see them just work exceptionally hard
Right.
and they practice and listen, the world beaters. So that's one of the things that we lack around here. I got too much to scout, I need more coach.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
And that is a coach in Australia.
Yeah, we need more coaches, not scouts.
Yeah.
Real coaches.
Real coaches. People that can see, people that are technically sound, correct technique. Listen, right now even I do a bit of coaching in tennis. When
Right.
Kwame, who played with us, Kwame Lucialin's son, when he used to go on vacation, I used to replace him as a tennis coach. When you're coaching somebody something, you can't tell people something and expect them to do it sometimes, right? Sometimes the verbal repetition doesn't work. You have to hold their hand.
Yep.
If you don't hold their hand, you show them via video. Those two things work the best. For all the coaches and them, don't know that. You hold the man's hand and you stroke the bat. Or you hold your hand and you carry your hand with the technique. And that's you don't want two better coaching techniques than those. You show them, you hold them hand, whether they can see it and they can feel it, that works. So even for me with my technique that was so bad, my back, my down, my back, and so I totally corrected that over a period of time. So sometimes the people who are so technically sound in the early stages and they work with it themselves, they become better coaches.
Right.
So that's my part in piece.
Nice. Tayo.
For me, I just want, you see people like Rafik and so who got all this knowledge and whatever, they need to show up to the field.
I like that.
They need to show up to the field because
Say that again, Tim. So you can.
yeah, not only Rafik but all the big names, the Kerry Jeremys and the whoever, and the people that play Betty. You know,
The bed is
Big that
yeah. No, they're not sure. I follow closely, you know.
I bet you guys
I follow closely.
But
And
let me not cut you. The other day when Robbie was here, when he was trying the thing, you know, the coaching he was doing here, coaching somebody, some youth team or something.
Yeah.
I actually offered me tell you, if you want one fast bowling technical coach, we help you.
Robbie don't want you.
But no, man. The man
Robbie listen.
no, Robbie, no.
Robbie listen. Robbie listen.
Yo, listen.
Robbie for new win jobs.
No. You know what? Listen. Me and Robert Joseph, Robert Hartman Joseph since he
partner.
Right, so he was my partner. So, but he didn't go here, man. I would have gone to help technically with the bowlers, but
No, so
Wow,
we need more of the farmer players.
Bring back Betty.
Yeah, we need more of the farmer players to come and help the youths them. Cause I've been home during the season and go over in the field, and they're basically by themselves, you know. So that never used to happen when I was that age, and I think a lot of the farmer players need to do a few things. I'm included too.
Hey,
Send
man,
kids.
you're not here, man.
Huh?
You're not even here. Why you included?
Me included because I don't have to physically be here, but we can send a pack of balls.
Right.
Can send some gloves and
Right,
things
right,
like
right. I
that.
agree.
So
I agree.
me and my partner Gene working on a program for next season that we should have some stuff. And also the youth them need incentive. Yeah, I was telling Marley the other day, back when I started to play cricket 91, 92, people would think that I'm going to play for Glamorgan.
Right.
Because I have so much Glamorgan t-shirt, I have so much Glamorgan hat. Who used to play for Glamorgan? Viv. So we used to get so much things that unfortunately enough for me, I didn't have to buy gears and them kind of thing. But the youth, you know, expensive cricket bat and ball.
Very expensive.
So these are some of the things that we work on, and hopefully, you know, we can push forward and identify at least one player that we can support with gears and whatever. But on a whole, you know, send them some balls and because they're all like expensive, and you know these Indians got a whole heap of knockoff and thing. You know, they will help you people for practice.
True.
You know what I mean? So that's my thing going forward. Yeah, for what is the 50th year or next year the 50th year? This year. So the year done. So next year. But we work on something with Gene Soames. So you're all the best, Michael.
But I like that when it's about incentive. Because not about that, I remember playing for combat school and Tally just give us incentive.
Yeah,
you get a 50, you get a pair of gloves.
Yeah.
You get 5, you get the bowling boots and something like that. You know. So I just say no more too now. The incentive need to be there for the players them. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, man.
So that's a good idea what we have there. Hey, Mo.
Well, for me, it was nice to be back home, but what I would like to see back home also too. The standard of cricket, I don't think is that high here. No, I don't know why. I don't know. I just maybe you need to get some of those older players that retire could get involved with the clubs and where they're from. You know, which village you're from in Antigua and help. You know, I myself have to do that for Orleans because right now Orleans don't even have a team. And we have a brand new pavilion and don't even have a team. That is so embarrassing, you know.
Right.
So for me, my part in that area there, I'm gonna have to see what I could do. Even have to come back here and try help them get a team and maybe play 1 or 2 games with them just to bring a team back because they build a brand new pavilion and you don't have a team. That is not right. It shouldn't be like that.
True.
So hopefully next year we could just come back in the league, Taddy, you know what I mean? And
Well, they didn't play the same cars they do in the pavilion, doing the field, you know. But hey, they don't have a team. They usually have a team for the last few years. But I agree with you. They need to do something better.
Better, yeah, man.
Yeah.
You can't. As I said, the pavilion might be building, but at least I don't need none of the players in playing for another team. You know what I mean? Maybe 1 or 2 of them, but
That is true.
yeah, we need to do. We.
And it's strange enough, in relation to up you a little bit. The old road, you have a thing going on up there now.
Yes,
Ground.
exactly.
Yeah, the thing going up in the old road. Try to get the team back in next year.
Exactly.
That's sorry. Let me say too, apart from Betty, Betty doesn't believe in me plenty. Plenty of all the people.
Maybe I'm a joke, man.
No, Betty just believe in me plenty. So much I give thanks to that. To Betty, I got it. Said I had to say that about Betty and Kuma, Rodney Kuma.
Okay.
One day Kuma, yeah, he has some faith in me too.
Right.
When I was playing for Empire, yeah, I must have a shot of Kuma. Betty and Kuma, I must say, There's two guys that have some kind of faith
Nice,
in him.
nice.
So like I said, we're going to close up now, you know what I mean? But I must tell you one, well, Debbie, Amy's Betty's sister, Debbie, she called me this week. She said she called Betty and I will get Taddy involved because she wanted to bring a team up to the Surrey and you know what I mean? So I don't know. How to find some young guys? I don't want nobody older than 18 and so.
Me tell you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Tell you, how to find some young guys?
Yeah.
And the plan is, you know, we get them maybe from 13, 14, 12, up to 18 the most to get it play against Surrey. So different teams on the Marlins spoke up, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
But I was teaching at youth skills, right? And there are some guys up there, big guys, 6'5" and so on. I was saying, well, you know, I'm the cricket, but a lot of them are not really interested.
about
They're
basketball, if
interested in
you
basketball, but you know, we have to take their minds off the basketball a bit because how many people are going to make it to the NBA,
Sure.
you know?
But that's the easy sport, the basketball and football easy sport, the
Easy,
cricket
yeah.
is hard
Yeah,
sport.
well,
Yeah, and
pitching
it's-
that kind of stuff.
And it's more gay in cricket too than basketball. Let's get a show on the basketball.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it-
And like I said, like Terry said, the gear is expensive.
It's really good because you got to break into that market. I mean, you have 250 million people in America, you know?
Sure,
Yes, you have to be exceptionally good coming from the Caribbean to make it into the basketball arena,
I know.
you know? So,
But we look, I say something about that. Because when I go on to your Saturday mornings, I tell you, there's so many young people play. 10, 9, 11, 12, but I passed out last week, I said, T Willie still have training going on board us.
yeah.
So T Willie still do that. So I want to get in touch with him, because I want to find some guys.
Right.
I want to do a season, like tournament, half season, you know. Based on what Debbie said to me, I want to find some, I want to shaft to, I want to find some guys.
Yeah.
And put something like a free throw field. I had the football up there. See the
Yeah,
field, see the
Like
people.
Shaq Khan has a team up there and
Yeah, see the people in the football.
Playing a
See the
TV side.
See the people in
And
the
then pick the
football.
side
See
from
the
that.
field out available. Fuck the cricket field.
Exactly.
I know T used to get used, I know he still does it. Jolly Beach field. But ball and play football, and I said that might
Tanya, let me
be.
ask you a question. I always... Just like one last question. What happened to the pavilion at factory? That was supposed to be built.
Well, I hate to get here.
Yeah,
What I had a plan for it. I was going to do it myself. Then Mr. Brand gave Mr. Williams a plan. He said, you're going to do it. Pushing out pavilion, put fence. And the pavilion is real
But
cost.
it's strange you asked that question now, because Clay was by me Thursday night, and we were talking about that, because
What they were saying,
the Legal Island president now say they want to put a pavilion up there.
We had you know the Johnny plan with Scruff and the guys at JP.
I spoke to Scruff last
I
night.
had a plan. I was going to do it myself, because we had enough guys up there who can mace the
Yes,
camera.
right,
exactly.
Just get the blocks.
And people buy blacks.
AC will give us AC
All our boys that come to factory,
Yeah.
like donate something.
Of course.
Easy.
AC is going to contribute to that.
Yeah, easily.
And then we say, we don't say you can do this.
Oh.
And again, then you end up going to go can't finish up.
Right.
I mean, we should ban vex over that. No, we did still.
Right.
Come say the pushing out problem until I can get one go.
Right.
Yeah, so say you think if you're ban even late up there until I get one go.
Exactly.
I just said I was telling Jakes, these guys here don't have no pavilion, they don't have a bathroom, they have no
Not
shelter.
the mind, that's
This
ridiculous.
is 10 years after me, that's happened with the something the same.
Exactly.
These are open with them.
Exactly.
Shelter.
We have something. It wasn't the best, but something.
Yeah,
else
that's
there.
something.
Yeah.
But just
We had a fence now. Some say, "Man, I need a fence urgently now."
Right.
Let's get the pavilion first.
Exactly.
You say can't something and I don't know.
Okay.
Leave it alone. But tell the plan. Which are the plans? Which are the plan now? For the pavilion up there now. He has a plan for the pavilion guy. Say you want to see the plan again.
Yeah, man.
And like Earl said, you know, we can get people buying blocks.
Of course.
Okay.
I would donate
Hey.
something, of course. Everybody
Tell you,
chip in.
we had Jimmy working out, Jimmy and Mason.
Right.
Keith was a carpenter working up there every day.
Exactly. I'm going to blower.
Yeah.
And I go and go up
I am hungry, so
you want the flowers of the money carpenter. The money Mason carpenter of the factory.
Yeah.
The guy from Liberty did Hammer.
That man, hey, hungry want to buy a big plumber.
Yeah.
Remember how just come and just have...
Exactly.
Just have your face.
Hey, the money electrician come to everybody there.
Exactly.
Hey, look, I must say something to you. You see like stuff in the back there over there, like a concrete stuff. Me used to get for public, send me 2 masons who work with week there. So if you get a material over the garden. And
Exactly.
now with my mason guy, that guy's going weekend out the whole thing. So I was so pissed off about me the late one. I mean, yes, the Tally out here dance show.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to something I'm upset about it.
Okay, just realize nothing ever happened. I was just
Yeah,
wondering.
come on, we get planners so. Serious things, that madam.
Tayo.
In time.
Yeah.
One last thing I'd like to say, and then finish.
You have a car, so maybe go.
What I would like to see happening in Antigua right now.
Right.
If you notice, Antigua now all those Joseph right now playing for West Indies, right? And you know Antigua always it was, yes, sorry. Yeah, but what I'm saying right, Taddy, I would like to see some more youngsters in the fast bowler department. We need some more fast bowler. Antigua now have
We need some batsmen too.
I agree. But I don't know how the program is set up now. But if good talents are here, somebody need to do like Taddy. Bring those guys up.
Tell you that they're good for in charge of the program. Tell you who in charge of the program.
Oh, yeah. You tell them about it, man. You tell them if you try the program.
No, well.
He listen to you too, Captain. Must make sure you listen to you.
Yeah, well,
My guy right there.
if you listen to the program, you know, you need to put down your foot a little bit hard, you know, and try and develop some players, you know, because Antigua always have a lot.
Shove the son a couple of guys that didn't do bad. That's how young guys are, but let me say something to you. Let me leave it like this. The real set up now just doesn't make no sense.
No,
When he did.
Yeah.
See, like that means you want to select with them now.
Yeah, then
Then after 3 like tournament.
that's the problem.
That's nonsense.
Yeah.
How you get young guys they read the battle line? They won't want you know.
No.
They won't want you tell you.
No.
Yeah, so we're going, right?
Yeah.
Everybody must fly.
No.
I think right now they have a tour coming soon, 3-day tour coming soon. And the guys in Lee was in semis 2020 play for Jones.
Yes.
So as a guy,
That's
they
the
play
problem.
if he was, how they play 3-day play.
Exactly.
After slug or whatever they
Next,
I'm cap at 10 overs.
they tell me there are no money.
Money. That's the problem.
That's nonsense. Tell you, and I was saying something like sports, Enoch came and told him, son, Enoch, have you excuse, okay? You said that in the West Indies the other day, the matches are playing in Trinidad, the last set of games. You can go sing and play all the games, you can come on and play all the games.
Exactly.
You look, sings and they come in here, they're staying here for 2 weeks, what the budget is. All the teams. You can go to every country and beg people money.
True.
No one, somebody will sponsor it.
Yeah.
You beg 50 people, you get
Exactly.
50,000.
Coordinated.
100 people get $500 to you.
Exactly.
You can cover it until you can host it. You have enough fields here. Six can hold it. Between 6 and leaves can host it too. You have enough fields. So tap over the money story. Let the guy, young guy, start learning to play cricket again. Because like Danny said to me in Australia, they hard to play one day cricket now. In Australia, hard to play one day cricket. In India, only when white ball will come to play one ball.
One day.
They pick him on 40 cricket now.
Yes.
If I had 15 or 40 cricket, they play now.
Yep.
That's what India all the good guys tell you.
Exactly.
They played 40 cricket and 15 says 40 in India. But we want to play 2020 hours, 2020.
Yeah.
A 40 overs. Nonsense.
Don't kill this cricket. You
So
kill
the
the
young guys
players.
have a
then.
chance to develop, like you tell you.
Exactly.
They learn to bat. So they can learn to bat and bat long. So that's when test cricket out like 20 overs.
But you can say, tell me, since some of the program that we watch when Jaman send them to me, you keep preaching that, but nobody that they listening.
Well, tell you for tell you what tell you boy.
I'm going to sit here and give his eyes.
I'm going to know because next time come the white man went over to come.
We got a flight for catch today. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, guys.
Flight
Thanks.
delayed a few hours.
Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you. We'll stay flight back home, man.
Yes.
I think you watch the Thursday afternoon show.
Yeah.
You have comments, you know what I mean?
And tell them we'll be happy to come on Thursday. If you invite me, I'll be here.
Thursday show.
For sure.
No problems.
And I will if you have about next week, if you're
We're here every Saturday now. I'm not we will invite me every Saturday.
Oh, okay.
My time, you love the show.
You know, for sure.
Guys,